Welcome back to Super D&D
Oh
Season
shit, we're
3,
live?
Episode
Yeah.
8.
Look, they just know we're one big happy family, and it's like
Yep.
we're crazy.
And we're about to get going here with Episode 8. We're going to throw the art montage if anybody is interested in sending art in, make sure to send it to me or to Poke, or just drop it in the art gallery and we'll probably snag it and put it on there and credit you, of course. And if you have anybody that you think would enjoy listening or watching Super D&D, let them know about it. We'll get started in just a moment. Enjoy the art. All right.
I love this love triangle. I dig it.
And we're back. So,
Yeah, actually, you
Are we
did
ready
know
to get-
Ian, that's a great love triangle.
no, apparently we're not yet. Not ready yet.
Sorry.
Cullen's the teacher that's like, I'll wait.
I actually actively have done that a number of times for coaching. It's like, all right, if you don't want to play soccer and you want to sit and not listen, that's fine. You can not do the fun stuff for longer. Anyway, speaking of fun stuff, ready to get into the recap, right, everybody?
No,
No.
we're still
Yes!
Jonas has told me he's gonna be late. So too
I
bad.
don't like this music.
I got a box
Here's the
cutter
music, so
with
I can't.
Jonas's name on it.
You should be having music on. Come on. All right. Anyway, last time
Oh no.
our heroes had finished up their respective missions and continued traveling Trosta.
And ace them like pros. High five Jeffrey. What? So good.
What?
Yeah. Just giving you props where props is due.
Tell Caroline is not ready to play today. It's taking as long a time as possible for me to get through this recap. Let's go. But either way, the party was heading towards Trosta. El Phantasma getting there first and fighting D4N, knocking him out with only maybe a hit or so left in him himself. Ashley's brother Jeff was able to get him into his house and under cover with El Phantasma, and El Phantasma made sure to restrain him there. Party arrived at different times. A lot of discussion was had. Ian woke up thinking that he's not safe as well and had some convincing done to him, but still being very unsure. The rest of the party gathered some information and thought about what their next steps were, and eventually grouped up with everybody to go back under the water and travel back towards Arbel. Upon arriving there and traveling there, they found out that there were a group of heroes looking for them, most of which they all knew decently well. Shimmer Glimmer, Minerva, Enarugi Chi, Superman, Pro Boxer, and a couple others were all there being sent to go look for them specifically. The party confronted them, dragging them under the water, sending a small tsunami on the side of Arbel City, to then have a conversation. A confrontation that proved that Minerva ended up being on their side, and Enarugi Chi was able to settle his own mind and see the auras of all of the party members, as well as a couple of the Misfits. Party then had plans to try to convince the rest of the heroes. We'll have to see what happens next. We pick up under the water, still thinking about what they're going to be doing. That is where we begin.
Okay. So just to clarify, we are all grouped under the ocean.
You're all grouped under the ocean. You have the other NPCs there, that are the heroes, as well as the villains all around you. Enarugi Chi has just stepped away from Moon Calling, seeing her shimmering white silver.
The last person he actually did was Medusa.
Medusa,
which
that's
we all
right.
looked away of.
Medusa with the very red aura, the red glow coming off of her.
And everyone was asking him about their auras and what it meant. Are any of the Misfits asking him what their auras meant? Since he said what Medusa's meant.
It seems like they're all apprehensive of him, but they're all very guarded, as they've always been as well. Some of them are just kind of thinking, some of them don't care. Solemn is kind of looking at him intently and also looking at Minerva as well.
Ashley will step forward towards the superheroes that have just joined their team and say, "Do you guys have any questions?"
All kind of look at each other, unsure. Some of them look at Minerva. Some of them look at Enarugi. Enarugi says, "All of my questions were just answered."
She'll smile at that. Good.
Kind of goes stands back. Others.
We're forming a plan, and
Well,
we'll need all the men that we can get if we really want to pull something off.
well, the biggest question is, what is the plan? We did what we needed to in order to get the biggest weapon, and he kind of gestures to
Clara.
Clara. I would not have remembered that. Appreciate it. Gesturing to Clara. But I guess
We need to
What are we
rescue everybody
targeting?
Our
else before they're
plans?
tortured.
Yeah, our plans have a higher chance of working because we have Clara. Thank you, she'll say towards Clara. But we still have to make sure that it works on our end too. We have to go break out the rest of the Misfits, for sure. And if by some
Oh.
miraculous chance we are able to break out Thalia and a couple others that can be on our side, we should, and we will.
Oh, guys, I remember what our plan was last time.
Yeah, I was
didn't
about
write
to
it
say
down.
it.
So we were gonna
So,
go. Yeah, you can say it since you haven't written it down.
Ashley will go back next to Ian and be like, I really think that it'd be a good idea to. Well, now that we have more people on our side, it works a little better. But if we were to. Unfortunately, it would cause chaos in the city. And it would probably be the best distraction at the end of the day in order to do the thing that we're about to do. If we were to somehow get some evidence of what Moreau's Industries has been doing in the city, and then blast it on the two largest social media platforms we have at hand, it might cause enough disruption in the city of people that are confused as to what us heroes are doing. She'll pause, and she'll look at the heroes that they just joined their team and say, this is going to ruin your reputation, but if you really want to do the best for the city, it's one of the biggest things that we have. The only problem is we'll need to find a way to get evidence, physical, visible evidence of what Morose has been doing.
Well,
There's another thought. If you guys
if we
wouldn't-
really wanted to get dirt on him, clearly, we chose the wrong place to send Phantasma and Ian. They reported back saying that they didn't get anything.
Yeah.
So, if we really wanted to get to the heart of it, we need somebody that's good with computers.
We have a lot of those, and she'll give a look towards Athena and El Phantasma.
Okay,
Big-
but
The big thing we did learn is that Moreau's central Moreau's in the city wasn't the hub of where all of this atrocities were happening. We'll have to find out where it actually is happening, maybe even if it's out of the city. And I know
Which is
there's stuff
why-
happening under the city, but right now that's where we gotta go in the first. So
we
can't
have to have somebody who's good at computers if we want to find out more. Look, I think in terms of investigation, we do have some good people on our side. But in order to understand where all of the root of the systems are and where they're originating all of these people, we're gonna need to dig deeper.
You're not wrong.
Hi, Purple. I've been working and doing detective work for a long time, and I probably have someone who does this for me. Do I know who this is?
You don't have anybody that
You
works
do
for you.
it yourself.
No. Like that, I know who does more computer-based investigations.
Roll me a history or memory.
And while she says that, Ashley's going to think and then say really quickly, we might need that anyways. So keep thinking, Athena. But what plan B could be, which might be risky, but could be fun, is we do our mission to break out the ones that are in jail. And maybe we go down ourselves to what Morose has been doing. Maybe we live stream it on Twitter for everyone to see.
Nina,
That could probably help us get
didn't
in.
we yesterday discuss that we were gonna hijack the truck that was carrying the other members of the Misfit?
We discussed that it would be a better idea to break them out before they were put into captivity.
Oh, yeah, I know that. But we'll be heading where they're heading anyways. We do the job we need. We have more people in our army, and we head down anyway. Start live streaming what they've actually been doing and cause as much chaos in the city as we can.
So we
Of
attack
course.
both the transportation, and the building.
I feel like until we have a solid grasp on exactly what we're doing and where everybody is, we need to be a little less risky. Because
For
if we
sure.
get caught, it's
This
all
is just
over.
a plan if we have everything set well.
Agreed. I
If
like
we
this
do,
plan.
we cause enough chaos to be able to get out of the city. We might even have some allies join us after they've seen what they've done. But we will have a lot of people that say that we're lying and it's fake, and you know Morose is going to say that we're lying and that we're faking everything that we're showing them. But you can't take the skeptic out of a person, and there'll be lots of skeptics in the city, especially those who have known and trusted us as heroes of their city. We can trust they can trust us again.
Jeffrey's gonna turn to, again, the name is escaping me, but
Claire.
Ian
Clarity.
2.0.
In 2.0.
Can we pause
Zindiz.
for 30 seconds? Because at the end of last episode, we said we were going to sleep and rest. Did we do that and then now we're up
No.
again?
No, we did not rest.
Yeah, we did.
Yet.
Not
Well,
yet.
we said we were going to.
We
You
did
had
not
plans
rest
to.
yet. Yeah.
Okay.
We will rest eventually, but we have not rested yet.
Okay.
Alright, he's gonna turn to Zundis. Is that how you say his name?
Yep.
Hey, robot boy.
Kind of gives you a look. I would prefer if you would, make the effort to remember my name, but yes, what?
I'm terrible at names. Anywho, I'm assuming that you would have some ability to at least find out where their central base of operations are.
That's something all of us actually have been trying to do for a long period of time. But we have been unsuccessful. Unless a little bit more hidden, underground, what there's been discussed. We haven't found anything in the surrounding area for up to a 5-mile radius around.
I have an idea, but you guys are not going to like it.
Well, an idea is an idea.
I would like to mention to you, Zendis, when I went down to get clarity, it was 500 miles throughout the city of these underground tunnels of people. And I'm guessing they're protecting a lot more than just clarity down there. And it was past 500 miles.
Athena's going to look at the person who can teleport people.
X.
How... Hex?
X. EX.
X. X, how does your signaling for your teleporting work?
Looks at you and then looks at Moon Calling, who then kind of nods. X's signaling is based off the device he implants on the person that he can recall. It's not activated by him, it's activated by the person that chooses to recall it.
But is there a location in that?
It's
they're
where
pulling from?
it's wherever X is, and they're just pulled right back to it. No range? Yes, no range or interference as far as he knows.
Okay. If we could get our
Yeah.
hands on a tracking device, we could just let one of us be captured and then be recalled by X.
So that we can figure out where the others are.
Yeah.
Athena,
not
that's
a-
a bit too easy, though. You know they're going to put us somewhere far away from them.
And the problem is with doing something like that is if you're drugged or restrained, you can't actually hit the device.
Okay. Does it have to be activated, or can we leave it active and give it?
Yes,
time to-
as I said, you're the one that activates, not him.
I
So that we get
understand that
recalled
part.
back to him.
But does it recall automatically when we activate, or can we leave it active and just tell X to wait an hour or two?
No, he does not control it coming back.
Okay.
No possible way for him. It's not a device, essentially, that he puts his power into.
Now, would there be a way for the device to automatically activate without us?
I'm thinking not.
This isn't that bad of an idea, depending on who you have going.
Yeah.
In theory, he said it could automatically set up, but he'd have to spend a couple days tinkering with a device that would work with it.
Well, that still
In
gives
a-
us some time to choose a target.
It would be.
I wouldn't.
But
know.
it wouldn't be a good idea to send
Aria,
any
there's
of
no
the...
way you're going.
It
Like they
would-
said,
no.
you can get drugged. On
And
the other
who's
hand,
to say-
someone like me can't get drugged. Why not send me?
They
Well-
want
I
me,
don't
though.
like the idea of sending any of us. Unfortunately, I think we would have to send one of the misfits. Because
Well,
any of us is going to be put somewhere else.
And what's to say that they wouldn't just shoot one of us? I don't see
Yeah.
like that idea.
They don't need to keep them
Candor,
around,
honestly,
especially
you would
after
be
all
the
we've
best one to
done.
send in because I don't think any of them.
If
could
I'm
do
going
the
in,
trial.
I ain't going in peacefully.
Then we stay
What
back
he
at
said.
Wait.
Then we stay
Wait.
back at plan 1. No one goes, and we figure
That's a
this out together.
Candor just said it. That's a great idea.
Sending him in angry?
No, sending him in, pretending to be peaceful, and then busting his way out. I don't think Candor would have a problem doing that at all.
I'm not letting them take me in peacefully. I ain't no one's ready reasons.
You ain't gonna be you're not gonna be a prisoner. Sorry, I went southern for a second. You're not gonna be anyone's prisoner. You're literally just letting them lead you there.
This is not the best plan you've made, Athena. I think
It's
we need to
definitely
think
not the
this-
best plan, but
I think we need to think this one through with a little bit more time. We can do that while traveling now.
Or
True.
while sleeping.
He has a point. You guys need rest.
I need a pee.
Arya, there's an entire ocean around us. There's
Yeah.
plenty.
I need my
Give me your phone.
privacy.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, that's true.
Not to. This is Superman talking, by the way. Not to seem weird.
Superman steps
Yeah.
up and says,
It's not that I don't like this wonderful water dome. It's just that, are we all staying down here now? He kind of looks at the
Well,
overwhelming amount of
"Technically,
water.
You guys were the ones we were hiding from, so no. But it'd probably be best to stay out of sight for now. Especially now
And
that we have all of you guys.
X stops incoming communications. That way we can't be tracked. It's a combination of powers working in order to make sure this place is secure.
Minerva.
It would nice to have a base of operations, but as of right now, we don't have a permanent solution for that.
Yeah. Minerva, were they watching you guys?
Of course they were, Athena. That's why I was doing my best to make sure we didn't catch. But unfortunately, Arugi is too good for something like that.
The likelihood that they know we've already talked to you is very
I
high.
guarantee you that they know.
Yeah.
Why
I
don't
think it's safer for you guys to stay down here with us. What
Solemn?
the heck is going on?
Solemn. Why don't we go to that one base that we have that's not too far?
A base?
We have a couple different hideouts that were former Moreau's Industries laboratories that we've been hiding out in because they're completely abandoned. I don't know if we should know. They might be searching those places. These people don't want to stay, and if they feel trapped, they won't trust us. You know that.
It's not that bad down here.
See the kind of apprehensive looks all the other ones are giving. Well, not all of them, but most of them.
Ashley smiles and shrugs.
I don't see why that's too bad of a deal, Solemn. Why don't we go to the one that's a little bit out from here and start
We
Setting
can
up.
always sleep in shifts as well.
Yeah.
Well, that's obvious. Shakes his head and kind of like a people kind of look. Alright then. Before we sleep, unless you very much need to, let's take the trucks and we'll lead you to the base.
Before we head off, I have one more question.
Hey, look at you.
We've all been able to give you guys some insight in what's happening. Do you guys have any for us? Especially since you guys were on the other end trying to stop us a second ago. What does Morose know?
What does Morose know, or what does Morose say? Two very different things,
Both.
Scarlet.
Fair. Spill it.
We need to know both.
We were all told that you are fugitive, and that's what the world thinks right now. That you're aiding terrorists. Some of you are direct fugitives that need to be arrested. Some of you are just wanted in for questioning, but that pretty much means the same thing. So, what Morose knows, I'm assuming at this point that we've all been under the water with you, or at least inactive from them for quite a long time. Also, I assume they're tracking us all in some way, perhaps all of you, and I don't know exactly how.
I have a question.
Yes?
Out of character, sorry. Super suits? Who were they made by?
Not Morose Industries. There's a,
Cool.
it's like a government industry.
I just had a really bad idea!
Your
So
jug is your
nothing-
coping device.
Nothing that Athena's wearing currently would be tracked.
More than
And
likely,
they haven't
you think
put
so?
They haven't put any done any medical tests where they might have inserted something under her skin or anything like that.
What
does-
about Mooncalling Scepter?
What about it?
Did they do anything to it?
As far as I can tell, they didn't.
I don't think so. It was still in the police bunker. No one was allowed to take it out without Thalia's permission.
Psst.
Yeah.
Can Jeffrey do a little metal sense just around the immediate area?
Roll me a concentration or focus.
How about no?
There's a mob.
If I see what he's doing, can I help him?
Nope, you did it already.
Okay.
But
You sense it.
sensing around the general vicinity, kind of looking and glancing, moving your hand out to try to magnetize to it, slight little pulls. You don't feel anything on anybody. Like, there's metal on people's clothing a little bit, but nothing that's well, that shouldn't be there.
Well, unless it's magic, I don't sense anything that could have been implanted in any of us. Either way, we should better start moving because it will give us more time to plan once we're rested.
Yeah.
So let's go.
Okay.
Was there any specific types of trackers that Athena used as a detective to find anyone? Specifically ones that Morose Industries helped the police department with?
Not that she knows of. And probably not that many trackers. While they have the ones that exist, it's just she would have probably had to order them herself. And there probably wouldn't be they're not a bulk thing that's oh yeah, take your trackers kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's here's your few, use them how you want to.
Yeah, she's just. I'm trying to think of anything that would go through her head that Burroughs could possibly be using as a tracking device.
Unless somehow they stuck things on you, but Jeffrey just said they didn't anything.
Okay.
Obviously, it comes in handy because if they had a tracking device, you would have to include some type of metal in order to function, unless it's magic, which...
Which is why Jeffrey said, unless it's magic.
Yeah.
And
Anyway, I said let's get a move on.
Yeah.
sounds like a plan. Come on, everybody pack up. You see everybody grabs it. Their things, their well-oiled machine that this group is. The other heroes kind of stand and watch.
Also, put Medusa down after carrying her for so long.
Anyone that doesn't want to get soaked, get in the back of the truck. You see it.
Whee!
See a bunch
Like-
of
I'm just gonna get in the back. Can I do the same thing I did last time with the mental wall?
You could if
No,
you want
my
to use it as
truck.
protection.
Oh my god, my
Yeah, I'll
truck.
do it.
It's
Yeah, we lost a lot of stuff at the
Yeah, you
cabin.
left your truck. I lost my
Oh.
car. It's great.
We lost everything. It's
don't have a
fine.
cabin.
I don't
It's
have
okay.
a phone.
Yeah, I
Ian,
left Cortez's phone
Ian
in the
doesn't
truck.
have his own clothes.
Ashley doesn't have a phone either.
Wait, what is Ian wearing right now? That's
Jeff's
funny.
Jeff's
Wearing a
clothes.
t-shirt
I'll buy you
and
another truck.
pants from Jeff's place.
Yeah, also.
Do I have to roll anything purple? Sorry.
Roll my concentration focus. What's up, Jonas?
Can I?
Oh, my truck.
So so
So-
depressed.
I want to actually attempt to communicate with my brother. In
Okay.
The back of my mind.
All right. While you're driving,
Holy-
you see.
I'm next to Ian, by the way.
Yeah, you're. Ashley's holding on to.
Simplifying this.
Yeah.
Ian.
Holding his hand.
All right. Anyway, shh. I got it. Ashley's close. Ian, what do you say to him?
So, I'm gonna be like, "Are you here?
No res-
Hello?
No response.
Anything?"
You know that feeling of something dark being in your peripherals? You can't quite see it, and when you look, it's not there. That's kind of how Ian feels the mental presence. When you focus on it, it kind of disappears. When you look away, you know it's there. You can feel it, watching, waiting. But it doesn't reply. It doesn't seemingly acknowledge that you know it's there, whether it can hear you or not.
Fine. Answer me, goddammit.
No answer.
Fine.
Didn't say
Try
please.
again. We'll try again later.
You see, while everybody, like Ashley's occasionally giving you concerned looks, I'm assuming it's the rest of the party. Ian, you also notice that Anarugi locks eyes with you. Doesn't look away.
Oh no. Do I notice this?
Can I help you?
Is there something you need from him?
The question is not, can you help me? I'm seeing if I can help you.
What does that mean? And she's like really defensively on Ian's arm.
That's fine, Ash. What do you mean?
You're in turmoil.
You can say that again.
You enjoyed the power. Fear what it could do. Fear that not using it will have the same price as using it.
Way to peg me.
Ashley holds tighter onto Ian.
Okay, what's your big idea, sir?
I've not found out yet. I'll approach you and ask permission to it. But as of right now, I found none.
Great.
So, people are being pulled along by water. People are being riding in the back. People are freaking out a little bit. Daniel and Athena are probably the only people that can hear it over the rushing. Is kind of turned away from everybody, holding on to the outside. Actually, they would be flying. Shimmer Glimmer's flying in the dome next to the car. The only people that can probably see or hear this are Daniel and Athena, and would hear that she's sobbing slightly while flying.
Even I wouldn't be able to hear with my one singular demonic ear that has better perception than I do.
Excusez-moi, who is crying?
You can't hear them.
Shimmer Glimmer is, but you don't know that.
I know. The fuck. If only I can.
Hey, Arya, do you know why
Sadie's-
Shimmer Glimmer?
Sadie's perception is 25. Does that mean Sadie technically hears, but she's just not acknowledging it?
It's stupid.
All right, let's put it this way. Ashley might not know why, but Sadie's smiling on the inside.
Okay, there we go. That makes a lot more sense.
Dang.
Thank you.
I will love to hear it just so I can be like, I don't care.
Sadie cares, but for the wrong reasons.
Yeah. Mhm.
So, you're driving, you're riding, and you head off westward out of Ardmar. And you went there, and you see that you're going
Oh, I don't have a map.
I don't have a map either.
It's a white screen.
refresh, because I know it's loading for some people.
I have a
I
map.
see it.
I have
It's
it.
I
all
have a
good
map.
on my end.
Only the good boys have maps.
Haha.
Why does Jonas have a map then?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't have a map. It's completely white.
Totally.
You see,
100%.
they end up going down this river southwards. So they end up basically.
I thought we were heading.
Sorry, I meant eastward. I'm just like heading this way.
Oh, because they're heading us to the. Duh. Okay. I'm
The
sorry.
base, yeah. You see that they over here, and you see a very large kind of domed building that kind of reminds you of like almost like a Gothic botanical garden. It seems strange, like glass and stone, and you see as you're approaching that space, they slow down and they turn away from the place.
Oh.
You ping. You catch a little bit of it. It's only the people in the cart and now walking or flying or running next to it now because you've come out of the ocean a little bit.
Yeah, that's
Into the
what I'm
ground.
saying.
Yeah, there's nobody around. Like this is a dirt road in the middle of nowhere kind of
But
thing.
in the botanical garden area.
Yeah, there's as far as you can
No one?
you can tell, there's no one in it.
No one in the 500 feet radius within it. Got it.
Unless it's deep underground. You see they don't go into the front gate. They turn to the left, go around behind it. And you see they kind of go in and you see the Moon Calling steps forward and raises her staff and turns it in her hand, like going from her hand extended and facing all the way out, rotates it inwards. And you see one of the walls vanishes into nothing, almost shrinking in on itself. And then they bring the car in further and down into a garage underneath, leading you all in and shutting it behind.
Cool.
And you see just a very, like a more modern garage. It's a little dark. There's no lights. But you see Moon Calling taps her bottom of her staff into the ground and it glows. And there's this moonlit light that like illuminates off of it, bouncing off the walls, giving it a kind of eerie, dark look.
God damn it! I was gonna roll Twilight Embrace.
And you see people are stepping out and putting some things down, mainly getting bedrolls, and see a couple people immediately run upstairs. The main two being Last Laugh kind of just quickly goes up the stairs, and Psychosis follows him shortly afterwards. You see Lyth and Zindiz also spread out into different areas without a word.
You guys know this place well?
We've been here a time or two, yes?
How'd you guys find it?
We found it searching up rumors for where Moreau's Industries bases could have been. This is one of the first ones besides the one we came from that was supposedly Moreau's Industries was. Just me, Solemn, and Candor.
Nice.
I'm gonna tap on Athena's shoulder.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna like try to keep this quiet as well. Hey, I'm gonna go around and investigate this place.
I'm coming.
Literally no other people in the 500 feet radius around us?
No one.
Noting. Okay.
All right, I'm going to sit down and start listening for any sort of sound past that I want to know, because Sadie is limited to 500. I'm limited to as far as I can hear, and if I can hear El Phantasma across the town shadow step.
That was with an inspired action, but yes.
Yeah.
Your ears blood.
Seeing Daniel sit down, Ashley will make the
You're
comment
on
of,
the brink of death.
I don't sense anyone else. Good luck.
Thanks.
Where are
Real-
the rooms?
Real quick. How
Yes.
dirty is this building?
Oh no!
It's horribly messy, actually.
It's time to start cleaning.
You just see him like get this really focused look as he can with the mop bucket on his head, and just what's about to happen. He starts marching around.
Someone clean my room first. Please?
I'll get to it as soon as I can.
That is great. Thank you.
If you don't mind, since everybody did their checks, I want to find some metal because currently I have 0 shards and my
Nice.
armor is gone.
I've got-
That's easy enough for do. Roll your perception, dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you end up getting 20 more shards over this course of like 5 minutes that you can be like, all right, this one's good. 28.
So, Is there just bits of metal on the ground? Just
There's
plain?
there's the things that you're kind of like bending off of different beams and things like that.
This is an old building.
There's
right?
there's you're taking piece off of a couple old rusty cars that are in this garage area.
Okay.
Things like that in the area, like.
Sure.
And
Can
Daniel,
I reform my
Oh.
armor? Sorry to interrupt you once again.
yeah, it would use, I believe, all 20 of those.
It sure would,
So,
but it's a necessary
Yeah.
sacrifice.
so Daniel,
It was such a bad roll.
you hear and focus out, and the main thing that you're catching is, as the evening is going on in the kind of marshier, wetter area, is you just hear this incessantly loud croaking and calling of frogs. It's just it's drowning everything else.
Frogs?
Yeah, like
Little
I'm not.
millions of frogs around us?
Yeah, there's not, maybe not a million, but not that far off.
Okay, cool.
Oh, jeez.
What other animals do I send around? Tiny hearts.
There's just a lot of tiny heartbeats. You don't know exactly what they belong to.
Oh, man. I'm never gonna
me
want to
and
listen to
Athena-
a frog again.
Yeah, we're going
But-
around
but-
investigating.
How many? Like, there's just a lot. There are a lot of animals around, but that's it.
Yeah, I usually don't include animals all the time, because unless it's relevant to be like, oh, there's this heartbeats around us, but like I keep it to humans more than anything.
Is it? She just wants to know tiny hearts.
Yeah, lots of them.
Eat all the tiny hearts.
So, with that being said, Athena and El Phantasma go and search around the place. Are you looking for anything in particular, or just kind of getting a lay of the land?
We're trying to see if there's anything that can be remotely useful, something that can give us a hint as to where, anything Monroe Industries related.
Monroe's.
Morose.
Monroe is the
Monroe.
teacher.
God dang it!
Monroe's Industries. Oh boy. Monday session is taking a weird turn.
He's
Yeah.
running the facility now.
Either way. So, you going around the area, roll me investigation check. One of you with advantage, or both of you separately.
I can roll. Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, well. 18. The highest of that. And El Phantasma is kind of just following Athena around more than anything. But looking around, you don't find anything. Like, it seems like this place has been already very looked over. Probably by the rest of the Misfits. And there's really not a whole lot here. Like, there's no papers. There's really only, like, some tools, some scraps, but, like, nothing that looks like, oh, this was a machinery place, or there's a shipping manifest, or anything of any kind of note that could lead where they could have been, or any information or evidence of what they were doing here.
I want to go around feeling the walls and the floor in case there might be some form of hidden entrance.
Roll me another investigation.
Pull a book off a shelf.
Oh my god!
Wow.
2 natural ones, what the fuck?
I just reloaded because it's been rough.
So, 2 natural ones. You see, this for 2 in a row, exactly what Kier just said is there's that El Phantasma just crushing over Athena and keeps getting distracted for some reason. He's tired, he's not really focused, and he just keeps Athena says something, and he's like, oh, yeah, and then he goes back to it for a second, stealthily steps behind her. She has no idea, and just kind of keeps repeating.
I really have no idea.
You really have no idea. You have no idea. Sorry.
That's a
Oh.
9.
Yep. He's in darkness. He has stealth check.
Yeah.
Passive stealth. Either way, you search around for maybe about 30 minutes until you check most of the rooms. You see Zindas and Lythe talking quietly in the room, but as soon as you get near, well, anywhere near, even for Athena to hear, you really don't catch anything. So you walk by. You see Last Laugh echoing his laughs from somewhere in the building. You're not quite sure until you find him in an upmost room of the place.
How many rooms are in
Psychosis.
here?
There's 45 different rooms, all
So we could
various
just pick,
sizes.
a room that has
Yeah.
a bed in it.
There's no beds.
There's no beds. Okay.
No beds.
Which is why I'm about to ask Arya, hey Pumpkin,
What?
can we just
Yeah?
use your wings or something to lay down?
Will that hurt?
Just don't play footsie with her.
Alright, it should be fine.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, sounds like a plan. He's gonna
Heck,
flop
yeah.
on the concrete floor and
But
just
that's,
stare up.
we need a room first.
What? Do we have to get a room?
Yes, we have to get a room.
Why don't you ask Ian to build you a fort?
There's rooms right upstairs.
I can build myself a fort for you.
Don't worry, I will help you build the fort.
No, you're not. And I am gonna find
I
a room.
am.
Let's just go get a room. Let's just go
It
get a room.
might be best for us to stay close anyways, guys.
Let's go get a room. Come on.
Slumber party.
No. Arya.
No.
Arya,
Stay in a group.
What?
stay as a group.
If something happens, we don't need to be running off looking for you guys.
We're upstairs.
No,
Speaking
you're
of
right here.
staying
We'll
as a
have to run
group,
off and look for you.
hey, Ashley, could I borrow you for a minute?
Sure. Give you a quizzical look.
Oh,
And then-
oh, stay in a group, we say. Stay in a group, we
And then
say.
hesitantly look towards Ian and not move.
Do I get to come?
Yeah, you can come too.
Okay, and then she stays holding on to Ian and walking along.
You know what? You know what? We're going to a room. We're gonna get a room.
Stay close, Arya. She says
Don't
passively as she
go
walks
anywhere without a
to
buddy.
Daniel.
She's got
So-
Jeffrey.
As I'm sure you are probably aware, Ashley, there are a ton of frogs everywhere. With today's society, I do not trust them.
What does that mean?
I need
Are we
your help
going on a
getting-
frog killing spree?
Yeah.
It gives
Can I
you
eat them?
something to do.
Can I eat them?
I don't think you're gonna
That's,
like
that's
frog
not my
eating.
decision.
Nah, what's a frog? Which one's the frog?
We'll try.
Is that the one that has this shell thingy?
No, that's a turtle.
Oh, the small one, that's slimy.
It is small. It's fine. Come on, we'll go look.
Oh, it is a turtle.
Ian, do you want to help us out?
Killing turtles!
Lady.
You want me to kill frogs? With you?
Yeah, look,
She
I,
smiles politely and says, "Ian, will you please come kill frogs with me?"
how romantic.
How is this backward society that we live in?
How far away did they walk to talk about
What if I
murdering
just-
poor innocent frogs?
Sarcastically, she'll
Enough away that, like, you might
Yeah.
catch a little bit of it.
she'll blink her eyes at Ian and be like, "Please come kill frogs with me."
You're full of shit.
Come on.
Ian, stop being a bitch.
Do you want me to
Gives you a
just
big
set the?
smile.
If you want, I could just set the whole field on fire and we can call
Oh,
it a
yes,
day.
yes, yes!
No.
Ah.
That'd be easier.
Burn it down, burn it down.
Satan's active today.
If I say please.
Focus some of your slime fire shots to be tiny and burn some frogs for us.
Well, I wasn't. Yeah, slime fire.
I will take that yes as a yes. Come on.
Alright, you don't really have a
I'm
choice.
dragging Ian over.
You don't really have a
Wait,
choice in the
no,
matter.
Ash,
Come on.
Ash, wait. I don't want to be. Stop dragging me, please.
We're going outside.
You see, as you're going out,
Before I leave, though, I am going to
Stay
place one of my
as a
portals back in where we are all located,
Gotcha.
just in case.
you see, as you're going out, like, towards the exit, you see Candor kind of steps in front of you as he was by the exit. Where you going?
Kill some frogs.
Frogs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's hundreds, millions of them outside. We're gonna.
You
go
don't
for it.
know if there could be some person that has the ability to hide themselves from our presence through the frogs. I don't know. I don't trust them. I'm getting rid of them.
You see, he kind of looks taken aback at you three, especially Daniel, because he said it.
I'm not a part of this.
He is very much a part of this. Now let us go.
He's shaking his head no. And mouthing it.
with you then.
All right.
Just
more the merrier.
stomp some
Oh, see, look, I don't. I
You see,
don't
he-
have to be here, then.
You see, he
have to
reaches
kill.
behind him, lifts open the garage. Go quick, we don't want to see.
Of course.
They said to stay as a group and then they go outside.
Can I not be doing this right
I
now?
said we should stay close. Mm.
I have
Outside. It's
I
not
have
cool.
I have a portal down, so in case things get crazy, we can quickly get back.
Mm-hmm. And you guys see the portal.
I think it's gonna-
Speaking of hypocrites, and so like because I had to do that once, I guess I'm assuming Cortez is extremely tired.
He's tired and a little distracted, and he's trying not to be distracted.
Yeah, so he's tired, and so he's like in a very tired tone. He's like, I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna see if I can get.
No, you're not.
We need to know what everybody else is talking about. I can get that information.
That's it.
Wow.
You think it's gonna pull him
Shut
down?
down.
Following the rules.
Yeah, Dina, why are you so, como se dice, domestic?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Clip that. I imagine Daniel just poking his head back in and saying that, and then he portals away to not get stabbed. You just hear, sleep with your eyes open. Both of them. The fuck?
So much better.
Anyway, you got you four, unless Ian managed to stay back, but I don't think that's the case. Head
I
outside.
think it's a choice in the matter.
The frogs croaking and chirping loudly.
All right, I'm back. I'm sorry.
Can I just make a lawn chair and sit down?
Sure.
He can. He doesn't actually have to kill, but he's with us because Ashley's keeping him close.
Oh, my throat hurts.
Can I? Wait, can I do this? Oh yeah. Can I try something when we're outside?
Sure.
She'll. So, where are the frogs? Frogs are water animals, so there's like.
There is like a number of ponds, like small
Okay,
little
that's
ponds all over the place.
Cool. To whatever the closest pond that we end up sitting at and Ian makes his chair at, Ashley will. No inspired action.
Okay.
And she's going to
Frog
with-
killing.
Yeah. With her heartbeat sense, with that ping that goes out, she wants to do a volley of bloodshot.
Oh boy.
She tends to just do. It's tiny because all the power is still the power of one bloodshot, but they're tiny.
Yeah,
as in,
like doing 1 point of damage bloodshots.
Well, no, they're probably gonna be a little more because it's not that many. So think of like a shotgun, but each of those are pinpointing onto the heartbeats that she's
Yeah, I'm saying like she's using the power of a 1 or 2 bloodshots to just put 1 damage into each of those shots.
Or
Yeah.
like 3 damage into each of them.
They're
which is
frogs.
76.
They're frogs. They only need 1 damage.
76 bloodshots going out, or mini
Yeah.
bloodshots going out. It should
Do you
be
see Ashley kind of stand up,
20.
ankles in the water a little bit, or right by the edge, and just dances up a little bit, and then close her eyes for a second, breathes in deeply, kind of almost smelling the air, and just
40 bloodshots.
and you see that there's like a bunch of croaking that definitely stopped. Daniel can kind of hear there's a difference, but to everybody else with normal ears, there's no change in sound.
Do frogs start coming up? Are there dead frogs?
There's a bunch of dead frogs in that pond, but there's still so many.
So, Daniel, one of Daniel's main reasoning, he doesn't like talking about this part of it, is he wants to get life essences, life charges.
Okay.
How many would he get from just walking around killing frogs?
He's gonna need to kill like probably a couple hundred frogs to get full life
That's
life
fine,
essence.
That's a lot of
fine.
frogs. Yeah,
Okay,
we
so he's just walking around like darts his hand down, just melting frogs essentially.
Ashley will actually do something fun. Because she has this, and I guess she could do it out of battle, and I never really thought of it, which is fun. But she'll blood drain some of the frogs if she can. I don't know how much health you'd be willing to give back to me with the blood drain.
1 per. No, for 5 frogs you get 1 health. because it's
Okay.
so.
Okay. She'll keep killing a ton of frogs,
Yeah.
and then she'll be blood draining them.
It's
as
just
she's-
Ian. You're just watching. Even Candor's kind of going around, like he knows that he's realizing, oh, I can't really kill frogs as easy, so he just occasionally stomps on where he thinks some frogs are. But he seems like it's helping him cool off a little bit. And you're just watching Ashley kill and Daniel kill frogs by the 100 every couple minutes.
And then my last question would be, now that she'll probably pick up a frog and be like, "This is a frog, Sadie."
This is a more.
You like
I thought
that?
yes, yes, they're slimy. I like it,
Eating frogs,
and they're
Ashley.
muddy.
Kill all of them.
You said they're slimy, and I like it. I thought they were the other thing I was thinking of was snails. I didn't like
Oh.
snails. But I like frogs. You
Snails
should
are
see like
so
on the
cute.
ground before it's even dead, just eats it alive.
She's face swapping.
Mm.
Then you
Me
hear
too.
Sadie's laugh like a bit outwards, like the creepy little laugh.
She'll grab fistfuls of frogs as she's killing them and blood draining them and then eating them. How much health is she getting back?
I would say over a course of time, she probably would have gotten like 20 health back
That's good.
over the course of time. And Ian, as you're watching this,
That's 100 frogs.
yeah, Ian, over the course of time, you hear a slight hum. There's just mosquitoes that are attracted to your slime chair. But they don't land on you. They don't touch you at all.
Do I feel the heartbeats of mosquitoes?
Probably.
Flies?
You probably could if you focused on them.
They're tiny, so I don't give a shit
Wait,
about them. But
so
I know
how
they're
many-
We
there.
need to kill all of those, though. For
Yeah,
the
see-
sake of all of us, just kill them all.
I mean, they're not going to be able to kill all the frogs, to be honest. So, Ian, what are you going to say?
I'm gonna just, I'm in a more secluded area. There's not as many folks around. I'd
Ashley's
like to
nearby.
meditate.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay.
you're preparing yourself, whatever you're doing.
I'm
I will
just
say
trying to-
Ashley is intentionally staying like near the pond that Ian's in.
Yeah.
I'm
Like
just
she
trying-
could go and murder millions of other frogs elsewhere, but she's like slowing down. She's
Ian's actually gonna probably get up from the chair and move just a bit more ways from Ashley. More
She'll noticeably move a little closer to you. It's okay.
She's gonna be like, move back! I need my privacy.
She rolls her eyes, but she'll stay where she is.
Then he'll move back. And then
Okay.
he'll try and meditate and be like, listen, I just want to talk. Do I get the same outcome?
You don't get a
Sir.
response.
Just like anything?
Nothing at all.
Like one thing, just like just give me a sign.
Roll me a d4.
How about he not do that? I don't like that idea.
Roll
Why
me
do
a
why do
Hey,
you why
Dad,
do you do that?
been
Why
quite
do
a
we- that's
while since
cheating.
I've seen
No,
you.
no, no, no. A real d4.
Oh, a real
Oh,
D4?
no.
Okay, this could be better. Or worse. How do all my D4s get to the bottom?
Because they're tiny.
I
Triangles.
got it. Don't you worry.
Pyramids, I should say.
I love you. I got a 4.
Nice.
But it's four.
No,
good
four's
or
the
four
four's
bad?
good. Four's good.
Oh, okay.
4s are good. One's
So-
bad.
Ian, as you're sitting there like asking for a sign, you see that on your like right around your elbow, your skin goes from your normal skin color to like this small couple dots, almost like moles of your demon skin. Fades there. Can't transform it back.
I would just like to mention I am heartbeat sensing, and if I sense his heartbeat faster,
No,
getting
it's
faster.
not. He's just interested by that.
just noting.
Hmm.
It's just a wait. What happened to his arm? Just a bit of his.
Just
arm.
like right around his elbow, there's a couple mole-like dots. Just demon skin.
Noted.
Interesting.
On both elbows?
Just the one right now.
Okay, right
Which
elbow.
one?
His right elbow.
Alright, he's gonna be like, okay, thanks. That's what I asked for. It's pretty dope.
Cool.
Yeah.
The question: does Daniel or Ashley have a phone on them at the moment?
Ashley's phone died when they were heading towards her brother's place, so she has no phone.
Gotcha.
I actually have
Like,
no
she
idea.
killed it intentionally. She didn't want them to be able to track. She looked at the news and then talked.
Unless Daniel has stated anything, he probably would have his phone on him, but he might have it on or off. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, he could have his phone on him.
I think he doesn't really look at his phone unless he needs to. He just doesn't touch it. So
Then
I
Could
could
be
have sworn
another-
I mentioned
Okay.
I would
that.
just like to mention that his phone can be on the most silent setting possible, and he'd probably still
Yeah.
know that it's going off.
Yeah.
Because he can hear it.
so, Daniel, you do hear your phone go off. Just a slight vibration in your
Like-
pocket, and you hear it as you're about to like kill a frog.
I pull out the phone and look at it.
And there's a name that reads on the dialer. It says Lydia Summers.
Wait, this is the wrong sheet to be looking at for no reason.
Yeah.
You guys
It's-
see
it's
Daniel
like-
just be like,
Hey, Ashley.
Uh-huh.
I hold up the
I feel
phone.
her heartbeat going faster.
I
Yeah.
hold up the phone.
She'll like give a quick glance to Ian and then head to you, and then grab your phone and be like, "Why do you have this?
I don't know. I forgot I had it.
Who is this? Wait, it's a person calling?
yeah, Lydia Summers.
Okay, who is this?
Ashley would know that's the name of Ian's contact at Moreau's Industries.
Okay.
Daniel probably would know that too.
Is that the name that you've always given for this person?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you positive?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure. I have it written down.
Why is that name so familiar for something that
You and I are on the
It,
same
it seemed
wavelength there.
familiar for me too, but I just couldn't remember who it was.
Sorry. People came in the room to say bye.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. But yeah, Lydia Summers, I can confirm.
Yep.
But am I over there or no?
You hear them freaking out about something, and you hear like, "Why do you have that?" And Candor's looking up as
Why
well.
is she calling you?
Ian will fly over and be like, "What's going on? I'm confused.
Your contact's calling me.
We're not picking up.
Can I see that phone for 1 second so I can
No.
crush it?
No, you can't.
I'm
We should
just-
probably crush it. What if they're
Either
tracking us
crush
right
the
now, Daniel?
phone.
I'm gonna pull out the SD card.
Can I crush that?
Yes, crush the SD card. The phone was
Crush.
expensive.
Why would they be calling?
Who's calling who?
Okay, so before stuff went down, I had a contact at Moreau's because I was posing to be their friend. All right. The contact that I had was she was called Lydia Summers, and she's calling him.
Why?
I don't know, probably shenanigans.
What happened exactly? Okay, so you were ambushed by a bunch of possible updated Moreau's robots.
It wasn't
because of-
possible.
No, okay, no. This
This is a definite.
This is serious, okay? If they knew about you and now they're trying to contact me, I'm
They
thinking they
for
know
sure
about
know
me.
about you. They had people that were probably near exactly my skill level.
Do you have any
of
missed
fighting.
calls?
I don't know. We just crushed the SD card.
Just the SD card. Your information's still on the phone. Open
Yeah, but
it.
we can't. Okay.
I'm just thinking if they've
It
been
doesn't
calling
show
for a
what
while.
missed calls you have. You just don't have signal anymore, Daniel. You know how a phone works.
Not fully.
Fair enough.
And it was
You
expensive.
fangled phones.
There's name phones with their touch screens.
What happened to the old iPhone?
What happened to the iPhone 11?
Exactly.
I miss those things.
We'll look and see what his most recent.
You see
call
that
was.
he has
size. It's probably like the size of a freaking iWatch and like
Actually-
holographic screen or
She
something.
will not stoop because she knows something is up with something else, and will let Daniel look at his missed calls. Yeah.
You see that there are
Ian will look.
there are 12 missed calls from Lydia Summers. Only one of them was able to reach you up until recently. Other ones say call blocked.
Well,
Yeah, what I thought. X must have been blocking it until we walked. A real
Even those
rookie
couple
move.
We should
seconds-
plant the phone somewhere.
Even with those couple seconds of call, they probably can track us and where we are.
Yeah, that's why we should
It
plant the
scares
phone
me.
somewhere far away.
Give me the phone, the SD card.
Oh, I crushed it already. Sorry.
Just toss the phone, and we'll have to go and tell the others.
all right.
Phone.
Candor,
Give him
throw the
I
phone as
give-
far
yeah,
as you
I give
possibly
Kendor
can.
the phone.
See.
Well, we might have wanted to take that number down.
Hasn't landed yet.
Whose number?
Summers.
I have it probably in memory somewhere. Brain, you wanna knock someone's forehead?
Memorize
You got
Lydia
it,
Summers'
Brain?
number.
I don't know. DM, do I?
Roll me a memory or history.
Oh lord.
You barely knew your parents' number by heart.
Surprisingly, he does. He's like thinking about it. Oh, it's easy. It's an easy one. It's like only a few numbers. Like a couple of them are in sequence. He has to think about it for a second. He's like, no, I know it. I know it. You see the phone, you think vaguely lands about a mile away.
Great. All right, let's go to the back. Let's go with the others. Let's go
Oh, yeah.
back to the others.
Purple,
I
real
know
quick.
this
How
one.
many life charges did I get?
If you're trying to get full charges, you would have spent a couple hours out there to get full charge.
Well, I'm not trying to get like full charge. I'm trying to get as many as I could in the time frame we had.
I'm gonna say a couple hours would have gone by for that.
How much health have I got?
You would have gotten a total of 25 more on top of that.
So I'm full. Hey.
In the meantime, while they've been outside and making their way back in,
Oh, okay.
Jeffrey and Arya are laying down in the main area and going to sleep. Athena and El
Oh,
Phantasma,
I'm not.
well, not going to sleep. All right, that's up to
Yeah.
you.
I'm just watching over my.
Yeah, let's see. Thinking about it, I think Cortez would.
Do this. Never mind.
I
I'm
think
sorry.
right now he's too tired to like even fight against Athena's trying to pull him back down.
Good, because she's probably sitting on top of you, so you can't move if she sleeps.
And so he's probably takes. Honestly, I just picture him. He takes out his book, and then within 3 minutes, he just passes out.
You see, like the book is like in his hand and it like falls onto his chest. To sleep. So, Mop, you doing anything in particular?
How spotless is the house now?
Yeah, after you see that you come back down, like, so actually I'm gonna get to you in a second because you're still cleaning, but you see Ashley, Daniel, and Ian and Candor, you all come back in, and you see that a number of people are asleep. There's a couple people that are up, like Solemn and Moon Calling. You see that everybody else, except for you don't see some of the other people, like Lai, Zindiz, Last Laugh, Psychosis.
I can heartbeat sense them.
You said you don't. You can heartbeat sense everybody but Lythe and Zindiz.
Yeah.
And Arugichi, of course. But you see that he and Minerva are also awake. And you see that Minerva has a passed out Shimmer Glimmer slumped up against her as they're both sitting up against the wall.
Cool.
She's like brushing her hair, kind of like a grave look on her face as she catches the eye of you as you walk in. You don't see Mop anywhere though.
Daniel, let's let them rest. We'll tell them in a bit.
He nods as he closes
So
his
you guys are
half
back
portal.
already.
As Mop comes down as you notice coming back in, even in the dark, that it's spotless. The entire corner of this dirty garage is now spotless.
Dear Lord.
And he comes
What
down
are
from the
you
top, and you assume it's the same. See the muddy
What are you
footprints mop
doing?
as they're coming in.
Why would you do this?
People kind of shift and wake up.
Sleeping.
Athena wasn't asleep yet.
Hi.
She was waiting for everybody.
Mhm.
I run down and
I
just
was
like
never asleep. I was
mop
just
all
waiting
their
for you
feet
guys
and
to come
stuff like
back.
that.
Goddamn clean freak.
You're both, all four of you are immediately cleaned up.
She face palms. Mop, you should go rest too.
I'm fine.
Before you start waking everyone up with a mop in their face.
There's still more to clean.
She rolls her eyes.
Hey, Ash.
Hey, Ian.
So, he's gonna show, Ashley the demon spots.
Couple extra dots,
Yeah.
or splotches.
I swear to God, Ian, if you're messing with your demon right now,
Ashley takes a deep breath in. Come, let's sit down.
I might be.
Andor walks away from you. He goes, he stirs a couple people, wakes them up, and then points towards the stairs, and then he goes that way after talking to who he wants to.
Okay. Ashley will lead Ian to sit down in like a corner.
Don't stay up too late. And wake me when you guys go to sleep. I'll take next watch.
Will do. And then under her breath, won't do. So that Daniel and Ian, who are close to her, hear.
No.
What is this, Ian?
You know, when I told you that I wanted my privacy, you know, I had a chat with a friend. You know, he gave me a sign, and that's all I need.
So he didn't actually talk back.
No, he's not good at that.
Don't start going around dissing your demon, Ian.
I will
Bad
diss him
idea.
all I want.
Ian, bad idea.
Good
Gives you a
idea.
really strict face.
Alright, Mom.
She'll roll her eyes and she'll
Listen.
look closely at the dots on his arm.
It's just a sign. I
See-
asked.
Okay, so go ahead. My bad.
I
You
asked for, you know, just give me something that I know you're here. So he did.
You know it's there. Why are you tempting it?
I just want to see if, in case of emergency,
You know,
It
most
could-
people who are scared aren't also curious.
yeah. Well, I'm not most people.
It's
Okay.
See as Ashley is looking it over, you see it just looks like when he changes his arm to form a claw, it's just right around the elbow. There's just that same gray, dark, almost black skin, little scaled.
Can you make a demon claw right now?
Woof.
No problem.
All right, take it off.
Woof.
And you see that the elbow,
I like to imagine he
the
actually
spots on
made
the
those
elbow,
sounds.
exactly the where they were before.
Okay.
All right. Well, while you figure out whatever you're figuring out, I'm gonna try and get some rest.
All right.
Now that there's less frogs to keep me awake,
I'll wake you if anything, all right?
we'll do.
Yeah, and I'll
Actually,
wake you
what
when
would
she
you-
falls asleep.
Pinging. She gives you a look like, all right.
Then just gonna lean up against the nearest wall, sit down, and try and get some rest.
Cool. Ashley will keep pinging heartbeat sense throughout the night as her and Ian are
Okay.
having these conversations.
And-
But she'll ask Ian. Damn it! I had the question in my head. Fuck. Shit.
As far as I know, fuck shit is not a question.
Leave me alone.
Ashley, are you,
I
knew
are
you
you
were gonna
okay?
say that.
I'm having conversations in my no. Just try not to get it angry. I don't know if this is a good symbol or a bad symbol, but if it's helping you out,
I don't think he has ill intent.
you didn't feel that way back in the city.
Back in the city, I was asleep.
Try not to tempt fate. You already do that enough.
Okay.
And she'll stay sitting there, pinging heartbeat sense throughout the night.
After about 10 minutes of seeing you stay up, the moon calling comes over from her spot on the bedroll that she was rolling out. The both of you can sleep if you like. Zinders and Lithe, as well as X, don't have to sleep.
Us two really don't have to sleep that much either. We'll be fine. Thank you.
Of course. If you need me, don't feel afraid to wake. He yawns and kind of stretches. Walks over to the her bedroll and lays down.
Ian's
Right.
gonna quietly say to Ashley, he's like, if we need to wake everyone up, I'll just get the human megaphone over there. And he points over to Mop.
He's like cleaning a couple different quarters in the ceiling.
Even if it's still clean, he continues to, or the whole area place is clean. He continues to clean.
He'll need
So
to
he's probably
sleep
not gonna be sleeping
eventually.
the whole night.
And point of exhaustion for anybody that does not sleep.
He'll need to
Joke's
sleep
on
eventually, Mop. I mean, Ian. Mop will need to sleep eventually, Ian. You
Nope,
should probably
don't need to.
maybe do something about it.
It's therapeutic for him when he cleans.
You're probably not wrong.
Leave him to it.
She'll shrug.
Okay. So you see Mop go in and out of the garage in a couple different spots cleaning, while you see Arya laying next to Jeffrey and everybody else. You get a long rest after a while. Wake up Daniel when you need a couple hours of sleep, Ashley. And then closer to morning.
I won't wake up Daniel.
Okay.
I'll let him sleep throughout the night.
Okay. Are you going to sleep or no?
Ashley will rest occasional hours of the night.
Okay.
But she'll like rest and then be up and down and be like, okay, these people are still awake. Like, so just to make sure that there's at least people that are watching out. But she'll heartbeat sense throughout the night on watch, on a restful watch.
Yep. So, nobody hears anything strange? Nobody sees anything too
Here.
technical difficulties in Kier while we're on the
He went
workout.
in the wrong-
No, it's because it doesn't work. He's having the same glitch as Monday.
Aw.
It's not letting him connect.
Gosh darn it.
Gosh, by golly.
Do we all want to move to the other channel and see if it works in
We
another?
can also
channel?
do a private call.
Oh, we
Try
can.
a private call if needed, but if somebody wants to message Kier about that to see if things work, and then we can do whatever we need to, but I'm going to continue DMing while I figure that out. Just
Okay.
so people sleep, people rest.
Ari's the only one that took a point of his god.
And Mop.
Or is anyone
Mop
else
did not
sleeping?
sleep.
Okay, Mop stayed up. Okay, I just wanted to ask. Yeah.
You wake up to him cleaning.
Let's see.
She probably would have watched you the entire night. She only needs a couple hours of sleep.
Daniel and Ashley roll me a
This is great.
perception, as well as Mop and Arya. Arya could too.
Since I'm using
And
Phoenix
Ian, I guess.
Perception in order
Hearing
to-
perception or just regular perception?
Hearing.
Since I'm using my powers in order to do watch out, can I use Sadie's perception?
Wow,
Sure.
I rolled a
Thank you.
13, guys.
Ooh, double 22.
Same.
Daniel. The only person to hear it.
Who would have
Damn.
thought that?
What was that, a 25 or 30 DC? Holy fuck, man.
Maybe. So, Daniel, you hear a very slight ba-dum somewhere towards the back of the building on the other side.
Anybody that
The
might-
faintest of just
Dude.
anybody that might have been looking at me at the time will notice that my ear twitches and I immediately look in that direction, like immediately.
I am next to Daniel. So with
I
my
stare
22
longingly at
perception,
Daniel
do I
all the
notice
time.
Daniel?
Yeah.
Daniel, what's up?
All heard something. I'm gonna place a portal in the wall behind me and start heading that direction.
I will follow Daniel.
I will also follow Daniel.
And I'm pinging still my
At
heartbeat
the
since
ready.
I'm not feeling anything this entire time, right?
Feeling usual amounts of heartbeats.
Yeah, okay. That's a okay.
Doesn't mean that we can.
Does it mean I know. She's keeping that in mind because she can't feel certain people because they're not.
I
hard.
would like to ready a slime fire.
Okay.
If anyone tries to attack anyone that I deem friendly,
You guys
I
see
fire.
Ian, Daniel, and Ashley portal out of the room though.
Not portal out of the room.
No,
He's leaving it
we
so he
didn't
can get back.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Same
You
thing we
see
did with
Daniel,
the frogs.
Ian, and Ashley leave the room. Oh, we are stealthing, by the way.
Oh
At
yeah,
least Ashley is.
I definitely am.
Okay,
You
cool.
three roll a stealth.
Buddies.
Stealth then.
Stealthy boys.
Okay.
Daniel. Oof.
You,
Ashley.
Can I make up for
I
it?
still rolled the highest stealth.
Can I use a hero point?
No.
I get really stealthy and then I like put my arm on Daniel's shoulder.
You're helping Daniel out a little bit, but Daniel's still making some noise.
So get
Mop notices Daniel go by, but doesn't see Ashley or Ian.
What are you doing?
I hold my.
Alright,
finger
you
up
notice
to my
Ian too.
mouth in a
Or Daniel. Sorry.
motion. And I keep going.
Ian's on the ceiling now.
I just
we head out by the way. We're
Yeah, you're
stealthing
going
out
up.
towards
You go over towards the back. You slip through. Roll me another perception.
Can I
For you
pause
three.
this real quick? Kier can hear in a private call,
Okay.
and he can connect. So I'm just gonna call this one.
Cool. Second stream and join all up and over here.
There is
Oh man,
people
that was so quick.
Ta-da!
Hello.
Toto, Africa.
Todoroki,
Anyway, I have to roll
Africa
perception.
by Toto.
Yeah.
Ha.
Oh, perception. We
Wow,
have to roll
that's a good
perception.
perception. That's a good one for me.
So, you're listening, looking out at the area around. You don't see anything by the area of the building of the weird botanical garden-like base, and you see nothing, no movement, and all you hear are frogs, crows, and crickets.
No heartbeat.
Not at the moment. But Ashley, you catch up on something that Sadie helps you notice as well. There are less heartbeats than usual. Much less. But you don't see any moving towards or away.
Much less. Oh, from the animals.
No,
Much less.
not
much-
counting animals.
So of the people that are in our party heartbeat,
Yes.
and there's less people in our party right now
Yes.
because they moved away.
Possibly. Or they simply vanished.
So from inside the building, when everyone was there, to walking outside the building, there are less heartbeats. Daniel, something's happening inside. We gotta go back.
All right, he's gonna throw a portal down on the ground, so we can go back.
And Ashley will immediately jump in and start rushing either downstairs or I guess upstairs because those are the other heartbeats that she doesn't notice? Question mark? Because she knows the people that are in that main room.
So you're looking around. Roll me just Sadie's perception as
Okay.
well. More just a looking thing. As you're looking around, you notice that there are a number of people that are missing. None from your party, but from the Misfits. You don't see Candor. You don't see Cole, Crag, Last Laugh,
Who is
Psychosis,
down here?
Medusa, Zindiz, Lithe, Dustman, or Duststorm, Bone Man, or Drop Dead. And
Who
you
is down here?
you see
From the Misfits.
Solemn, Moon Calling, Neptune, and X.
She'll immediately rush up to them. Where are the others?
You see they kind of wake. What do you mean?
Where are the others? They're not here. Where's the rest of your party?
You see he immediately like almost phases upwards as he's like running up the stairs.
I follow.
like walking through walls and just things like that.
Guys, come on.
You
Okay,
hear him.
to
You hear him.
everyone else.
You hear him
Did
just
we
kind
get
of.
to this?
Everyone's been waking.
Kind of, yeah. It's like near morning at this point. People are
Oh,
starting to
okay.
wake up,
Ian's gonna just yell,
and you
"Get the fuck up!"
That's good.
And you-
Daniel, come on.
and you hear
I'm going.
Solemn yelling, "Candor! Candor! Son of a bitch!"
What happened?
When he like fades through another wall.
What did he do? Moon calling. What did he do?
They're going on a mission, guys.
They acted alone.
We should catch up to them right now.
We don't
They're
even
going
know
after
where
the
they're
friend.
going.
They're going to
Going
bust
after their
people
friends.
out,
That's
you
what Candor
idiot.
wanted.
Sure, but from where? From how? We don't know their plan.
We know where their people are.
Is Neptune still here, or is Neptune gone?
Neptune is still here, you see.
If we try to beat them to it, then we both fail our plans. Why not just let them fail theirs and we'll do ours the way that will work?
The thing is, though, they're not going to fail their plan.
What did they do?
If I think I know what he's going to do, he's going to break them out. He means this. Exactly what we don't need right now. He's going to make us all look bad. And it's going to make us, the rest of the people and the heroes, believe that we have our rights to do this. It's going to fade so fast.
Where did he go? How did he leave so quickly?
We're gonna have to take.
He
a stand
took-
against him.
He took X with him.
You said.
Sorry, I didn't. If I said that, I apologize.
Oh,
Not have X. He took X with them. Which means we can't track them.
Maybe.
The Anarugi kind of come up.
Who? I'm so sorry. Who left? What were all the? Can you name all the misfits that left again?
Crag, the very large 15-foot.
Yeah. I know who.
Cole, the person that has like the flaming skull, gray skin. Last Laugh, Psychosis, Medusa, Vindas and Lithe, Duststorm, the very chaotic person that looks like sand is falling off them. Bone Man, like the rhino skull on his head and like leathers and bones attached to it.
Mm-hmm.
Drop Dead, as well as the majority of the Misfits.
With X, it's gonna be hard to track them, but I can track anyone.
No,
I just need.
you can't.
Yes, I can.
Then tell me where they are. They haven't gotten
It seemed like they disappeared immediately.
Exactly. That's
But
X.
This entire time, X has had his powers on us, and I've been able to sense everyone's heartbeats.
Has he allowed you to?
That's not how heartbeats.
King hide masks of human presence.
But he couldn't hide energy from Arugi Chi? That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know how it works exactly. But he
Wait,
had to
we
have
have
found out
Arugi
that
Chi,
you
though.
can sense hearts.
We do have an
She
Arugi
can-
Chi.
She can track them.
Which is what I was gonna get on about. Daniel, and Arugichi and I can definitely combine ourselves in order to find a way to track them before they get to where they gotta go.
Then we need to catch up to them quickly. We can't have a fight somewhere in a populated area.
Agreed.
If I'm thinking about this correctly, Athena, if you link us all, we can use our powers in tandem and see what we can do with it. Daniel lets my limit of miles go farther, and Arugichi has us sensing energy, and both of them combined can help us with this distance.
Athena's gonna look at Origachi. What's your distance?
I have to be able to see them or know where they are.
Okay.
They can't be far. It's not like they
Can't be far.
teleported or anything, they're on foot. And they just left right now.
It's easier to link two than it is to one. Do we need all three of you?
Yes. Unless you think them two can do it alone, Daniel.
It'll definitely be harder, but I think maybe possible.
Can you sense energy from a soul?
I don't
Like, can you hear that?
specifically sense souls rather than the essence that comes off of a soul in a way. That's what life force is.
Yes.
I can try.
Yeah.
We might want to get into a truck because if I do this, I'm not going to be able to move.
It might be somewhat too obvious, but I could have Neptune block off their path.
Athena, I just want to add, if you do add me into this, then I could probably stun them or stop them so that we can figure out where they're going and where they are.
True. Wait, does your tracking thing work that way,
Who are you asking this to?
Ashley?
Oh. Am I tracking what?
You have the blood ability that allows you to be able to find someone. Remember, we used it on Kandor, and we're pulling them out of the water.
That's my blood mark. I have to be able to hurt them.
But being able to stun them, would that
It
count?
could give them a blood mark, yeah.
We could try that. Okay. We could also have Neptune block their path. I did hear you, so I'm sorry.
We just need to find out where they are. Now. Quick.
Yeah. Get in the truck
Possible.
first. Is the truck still here?
Might even be possible if I'm able to sense their location. I'm a little doubtful, but I might be able to place a portal.
He solemn fades through the floor, comes back up. Took the truck. I don't know how they managed that one.
Okay, now. We have to track them.
Yep. Okay.
I would like to ask, can this be a combined inspired action between a couple of us here?
I'm using heroic action.
I should invite
His
you.
heroic action would make his thing just automatically go too, because it's a power he can do. I can't do that because it's not a power I can do. I'm
So
trying to
I'm
make.
gonna take a guess that the whole hero gang said bye bitch and left all of us.
No,
Yes.
No?
Kind of.
no. People like Minerva, Monic, Shimmer Glimmer, they're all still there.
Who left?
I want to be in this
A little
party.
bit of
The majority
half
of the Misfits.
Yeah, half of the Misfits.
But not
75%.
like Solomon Moon Calling.
Solemn Moon Calling and Neptune are the only ones there.
But Medusa's also. Neptune. Never mind. Sorry.
Oh, no,
Okay.
Medusa.
So I want to connect
We are
everyone.
going to. Yeah, we're gonna connect Enerugi Chi, Ashley, and Daniel. So that we could all in tandem use our tracking abilities in order to gain a wider range here and track the hearts and energies of the people that we're looking for.
And since boosting people is what I do best, can I do a massive boost on their powers as well?
Daniel
Sure.
also wants to kind of place a portal if possible.
Basically, the gist of what
Okay.
I'm doing
And Ashley's gonna do something even harder because
is
she's gonna.
connecting and then trying to give everyone like a +6 or something instead of like a +4 or a +10.
Sure.
And Ashley's
Plus
going
5.
to blood
Oh,
sense
okay.
through their energy senses because she can't blood sense through whatever X is doing. And then from there, she's going to try to. Let's keep it simple. She's going to try to hurt them to blood mark them because then she can critical artery them and then stun them. But she needs to be able to actually get the 1 point of HP off of them in the first place.
Okay.
I would like to give Daniel precog.
Okay.
To help him with this portal.
Whew. Oh,
And
this is a-
Enerugi Chi's just using his energy chi.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is
Help give you a
big.
pinpoint on them. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, I'd like all of you to roll a concentration or focus to start.
Oh, please don't
Plus
fail me
6?
now.
Plus 5.
Plus 5. Okay.
Concentration or focus. Where is it?
Concentration or focus. Okay, focus it is. Oh, don't fucking tell me that. Shit, man.
Keep rolling.
I got a 19.
Yeah, that does help. That does help.
Ashley doesn't get the energy thing. It's okay. You guys are doing the energy. She just needs the blood sense through the energy.
Wait. Oh wait, no, I have precog. Dang it.
You have precog.
I
I'm
think
just
it would
trying
be
to
too
sense
much.
through energy, and it's a
I
bit
don't know.
too
Would it
hard on
have been
Ashley
too
right
much
now.
to put precog on everybody?
Yes, especially
that's
because we
what I
already
thought.
started.
Yeah. Well, I thought that it was
She was
just
just
too much to
asking,
be.
would it be too much? She
In
wasn't trying to-
general, I think Athena would know that her powers do have limits, and that's why she only put it on Daniel.
So, Enderugi and Daniel are concentrating while Athena's keeping them together.
Roll.
He rolled a number.
Oh, okay. Like we don't get to. He's a party member now. We don't
Nope.
get to see.
Nope.
No, that's a part of the suspense.
So, find that they're focusing, listening outwards, Daniel. And you see, hear, and you focus. Roll me a perception now, Dan.
Perception or elf ears?
Elf ears.
Does he get to roll it twice?
No, he gets to
And
take
Ruby
the
can
advantage.
Roll the perception though.
Oh, I
Well,
thought his self-ears only
it
roll
only
once.
rolls
Oh yeah, yeah. So roll one. I'd roll twice. Yes.
Oh yes.
42.
42.
Ashley doesn't get this focus thing, man. I mean, this energy thing, man.
Yeah. You see, the two of them are kind of having a stronger connection in a way.
She's seeing it though because they're mentally connected.
Yes,
right now,
yes.
Right? Okay,
You're
cool.
kind of seeing this weird, echoey, colorful space that is kind of forming within the minds of Daniel's ears and Inarugi's power. And you're seeing out over the lands of grass, swampy area, down some of the roads, the occasional dust tracks and trails as they're moving forward, ignoring the different sounds of the animals and the birds that are waking up with the sun. Keep pushing forward until you vaguely get the outline of the truck speeding away.
All right. This is the chance to place the portal on the truck.
Big truck, remember?
Yeah.
Am I allowed now that I'm getting the visual representation to heartbeat sense them?
Or blood mark?
I mean, well, blood mark, but I don't know if I have heartbeat sense. I need to be able to sense their heart.
You're having a hard time to an extent looking through this way, but you generally get the sense that all of them are there
Okay.
from what they're able to convey to you.
This is gonna be a really sloppy blood mark then, is what you're telling me.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to still blood mark, or do I fail because I can't won the focus?
I need you to roll me a makes sense for your character. Roll me another focus this time. This is to see if you can how many you can affect with doing enough damage to
I should have given you a
Bad.
goddamn.
Gonna reload.
you see that you feel like you affect a few with the damage enough to stun some, but the car doesn't swerve or stop.
Well, I didn't do anything yet.
Okay.
Though. I just wanted to sense their heartbeats because I need to be able to.
You sense some of them. You don't know who they belong to exactly.
Okay. Some meaning how many? How many heartbeats am I
You
sensing
sense-
with my rolls? Like at least be honest. Like if it's nothing, then that's fine. She can't really hurt anyone.
You
But if I'm
sense
seeing two or three people,
you
I
sense
wouldn't want to just sloppily hurt someone in there for like without.
You're
doing
sensing
something that
7.
I'll have the advantage here.
you're sensing 7, I'm gonna say.
But that's everyone. How many people went? We know because we know who the Misfits were and they left right now. How many people went?
There's at least 7.
11.
More than that.
11 people went. Okay. And she can send 7 of those 11 people.
And 2 of them don't have heartbeats.
2 of them don't have her. That's more than enough then. But that's with that roll. Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
So, Daniel, I need you to roll me a mental or ingenuity at your advantage that you've been gifted.
And as I'm feeling
plus
Daniel
5.
put the portal, I'll try to stun these 7 people whilst Daniel is putting the portal.
Oh, advantage. Ooh.
32.
And since I'm using the heroic action, does that give me the +5 as well, or?
It doesn't stack.
Doesn't stack. So
But
it's,
he's doing
tried.
something that he can normally do though, which is making a portal. Doesn't it?
Yeah, but I need to see it.
yeah, he needs to be able to see it
Okay.
usually.
I don't know that that's sorry.
That's fair. That's a good question. So,
He's seeing it with his mind, technically.
He is.
But I need to use
yes,
my
but he's
eye.
using his.
There's a lot of moments where he's like in another room and he'll be like, "I'll put a portal in that other room."
Yeah, I use inspired actions for that.
Yeah, but you are doing you're doing a heroic. Oh, I see what you're.
Yeah,
doing.
he's using his heroic
But he's
action to be able to do
technically seeing it. Cassius
Yeah,
is not wrong.
but his heroic action, it doesn't matter because his +5 does not stack with my +5.
Okay. But
Heroic
it wouldn't
action
be a
can't
plus
stack.
5. I'm just saying it would be an insta. it
What-
would
what
work
Caroline's
immediately,
saying-
because
let me-
it's
let me-
something
let me
he
ex-
can do.
no,
It's
no, it
a
wouldn't.
C.
Reason being, let me explain. He's using his heroic action, which has the ability to make an ability auto succeed. However, he's not just placing a portal. He's using part of that heroic action to be able to see. That's why it can't just auto succeed.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, theoretically.
No, we're not arguing.
No, I know, we're not arguing, but theoretically, and Arugichi's the one that's doing the inspired action because this is him letting us see the energy. Then Daniel is seeing through Arugichi's inspired action.
We're not.
and
No.
technically be able to insta-do.
Nope.
How many action points is his portal? 4?
His portal is like 3, I think. Yeah, 3.
So, you see, as you drop the portal,
When he
Cool.
drops the portal, that's when I want to stun. So I don't know what you want me to roll, but I'll try to stun these 7 people.
okay. Roll me another concentration or focus.
Uh, this is,
Oh my
I never want
god.
to roll focus ever again. I rolled a 1, a 4, and then a 3, guys, and I reloaded.
I should have given you the damn advantage.
It's
So-
okay if it doesn't hit. It doesn't hit.
I'm gonna say that it only affects
12 isn't terrible.
you.
But it
You
does-
affect one heart. You feel one person kind of stiffen and drop based on what you're seeing.
Kind of all I needed because it at least stirs something.
Yeah.
When I look back
See-
and see.
That person is like rolling off the cart and someone grabs them. That's what you see in the vision as the portal drops underneath them.
Yeah.
And it's a big portal that he has to make with a 27.
Mm-hmm.
So 32 actually.
Yeah, 32. So where was the exit to the portal, by the way, Dan?
The exit is on the wall next to us.
Okay. I'm just trying to think of momentum and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So you see, as a number of people have to jump and scramble out of the way as the large, armored car truck out of it, spraying up mud and grass. It's like a big truck, like an army level truck,
Christ.
and people have to jump out of the way, and it breaks to a halt, and there's just silence
In
for a
the
second.
immediate moment that they're there, can I heartbeat sense? Did X's thing go down?
You see, it has not gone down.
Frickin'
You see the person that you stunned, seemingly, as they're trying to not look at the person, was Medusa.
hot.
Oh
Tiny heart.
god.
Love me some tiny hearts.
Am I here?
Because
by the
Ashley,
way?
Ashley's in. I mean, you just heard a whole car come through, Arya.
Oh, I
Car
heard
literally
it
crashed into the
down.
garage. Of course you
I
heard it.
had to BRB.
Everybody's
okay.
awake now.
Everybody's awake. Everybody was kind of waking up with the commotion anyway. You see the car come in.
In attack mode, though.
I'm running
Same with
straight to
Cortez.
Medusa.
If she can,
Fuck you.
because she's angry, she'll nick anyone that she can see. Like if they're in the car, obviously she can't. But if they're out because it's a truck and they got launched through a wall, then
Ian
she'll
would like to
nick.
say no. He'd like to.
Step in
not-
front of Ashley?
Yeah.
Well, you'll know what I'm doing though, because they're light shots because she wants to stun them down.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he's just gonna shake his head.
I'm running straight to Medusa and picking her up and holding her. in
No,
a
I'm not
tail.
letting Arya do it.
Yeah,
No,
me
fuck
neither.
you. Fuck
Then both of you roll
Let's go.
athletics versus Arya's
I'm s-
acrobatics.
I'm sending I'm summoning a phantom link to grapple her.
But I will move
Bill, you
person
still have to roll
stun her until the
athletics.
phantom can grab it.
God damn it.
Ashley will say, Ian, let me keep them down.
They're fine as it is.
They just
Daniel's-
tried to run away.
This is
Daniel's
not the
just
way to
gonna
deal
take
with
a
it.
seat because that was
Arya's moving over.
straining.
Yeah.
All right,
Moving
9.
back.
Nude or mental?
I don't wanna.
Move backwards.
Zena, let me go.
Oh, Arya, can you stop that? And Ashley's gonna blood prison Arya.
Can you stop all of this shit? This is fucking horrible.
Defense or dodge.
Hey,
Fuck
It won't
you.
hit you. It won't hurt you, I'm sorry, but it will latch you to me.
Dodges it.
Damn,
by
one.
Fuck you.
You see
That
his...
means I can attempt again because she's.
Yeah, you see Jeffrey comes over and is like, Arya. And he kinda puts a hand on your shoulder.
Hey,
Right
hey.
here.
Arya,
What?
she just got hurt. If she decides to attack, you really want to be her first target when you're the one who could probably get through to her the most?
Yeah.
Do
this is
not,
exactly
do
what I
not be
Arya,
her first
stop.
target.
You see as Andor steps out of the driver's seat, looks over at Daniel. Fists clenched. Can't
Ian's
see his
going
jaw.
to step in front of Daniel now.
No,
He-
no. Before Ian does that, Daniel's just gonna take a quick step back.
He's like, go on ahead, Ian. Do what you need.
And you see Solemn kind of step in front of Ian as well. Why did you do that, Candor? I heard some kids talking on the phone. They're trying to be contact, and they might have been tracked. They're probably speeding up everything they have going on. I wasn't about to wait another night. You're gonna make us all look bad if you do something like that. You know what? I don't think I care anymore. Even if we do all this, they ain't gonna accept us. They never will. You don't know that. See? They're an exception. With their help, other could be. I don't want their help. We need it.
Bad, you're gonna need it. You're being
Silence your mouth!
I don't need it.
Silence
to
your
you.
mouth.
We're leaving, and none of you can stop us.
Try it.
Whoa.
And Ashley will step forward.
Same with Cortez.
Kind of a showdown between it. And you see Dust Storm kind of slide behind him and rematerialize. And you see Solemn kind of take a step back, looking at Dust Storm, eyes squinting. And you see Neptune kind of slide up behind Solemn. Are we doing this, Candor? We are if you're gonna stop us. A lot of people are gonna die. You really want that? And you're gonna kill people if we let you leave. Those people are no concerns to me.
Then you're no better than the people that Monroe in this. I mean, Monroe's in this.
Monroe in the
I might not be. But in the long run, if they're dead, I don't care. You do an awful lot of not caring.
Should have left Rose.
Stay in the car.
What do you say that to?
Just to over his shoulder to everybody. You
Can
see
I,
it?
real
What-
quick shoot an ice spike at the tire of the car?
Sure. Go ahead and roll me an ice spike.
Or whatever it is. Hold on, give me a
Oh
sec.
lord.
Ice spear, shark, potato,
Ice shark.
Water strike
shark.
would work, right?
water strike. Yeah. You change it.
I just like the idea of this showdown, and the first thing that sparks the showdown
You
is
see-
Mop sending a.
You see, he's just kind of on the side. He looks over. Little janitor piece of shit.
I'm not gonna let you kill innocent people.
We're not gonna let you kill your friends either. Your plan's not going to work. You're being stupid.
And you're all being selfish.
Oh, are we?
Yes, you would let people that have been locked up for ages to be locked up again, and possibly worse done to
Sorry,
you.
how much do you think we sacrificed for all of you? Just these past couple of days. Excuse me?
You don't know what any of us have been through.
Actually, on the contrary, bitch.
I think if anybody knows, we do.
I'm going, one way or another. Not one of you can put a scratch on me.
I don't
Whether
know.
the rest
On
of
that
you stay or
note,
not.
I
is
want to
up to
try
you.
something.
Right?
She's gonna look towards the rest that he just said really quickly and say, "You're gonna let him go and kill your friends."
And all of them kind of look, waiting. You're kind of listening. They're seeing what he's gonna do. Athena, what are you doing?
As soon as a move is made, I literally just want to alter clairvoyance just a little bit so that I can give him a -10.
I like that.
I like that.
I like
Okay.
that a lot.
Okay.
I want all of my allies to get a +4, but I don't want to give anyone a +10. I want to give him a -10.
Okay. Roll me a mental or ingenuity.
You got this.
That's not bad for okay.
I think it's pretty damn good.
I'm okay with
Yeah, he's affected by it. For
Cool.
sure.
Oh god, I still feel like it's not going to do much.
A -10's a big hit on anyone, to be honest. No matter
Yeah.
what, you might still roll good, but you won't roll fucking fantastic.
You see as he turns and starts walking towards the garage. Nobody moves with him. Cowards. He walks towards the garage, about to open it.
I can't
What-
move.
Your court.
if he
Ian's
goes-
gonna walk over to him.
Ashley will
No.
follow. Do something, Daniel.
Yeah, if I was trying, if he walks up to the garage door, like as he's going to reach for the door or the handle to whatever to lift it, I'm gonna portal him back to the car.
Okay. You do that again, he dies on the way out.
Who does he point to?
Daniel, for portaling him back. Pandora, stop.
This guy's intimidating.
Ian's gonna take off his shirt.
He needs to do this. It's okay.
He
No,
starts
it's just
walking towards it
calculated.
again, looking at Daniel, looking at Ian as his shirt comes off. And go open the garage door again.
I'm gonna do it again.
Yes.
And this time, as he lands, can I do something?
Move.
Sure.
All right. So as he's portaled back, I am gonna try the same thing that failed on him last time, and try to have my Phantom Link grapple the heck out of this guy.
Okay.
I'm gonna use inspired action.
But isn't he immune to grapples?
You see as El Phantasmo
I was gonna ask,
summons all the shadows from different corners of the room, and they
Can I,
cling to him.
can I say something
Hmm.
that might help out in this situation? Because unfortunately, Kier isn't here to do it, but he knows he has the advantage over Kandor because he's been the only one to do something
Fair.
and move him. Would he be able to, in tandem with El Phantasma right now, what's the word? Magnetism. Kandor.
Restrained.
As all the Phantom Links start to grapple him down.
Phantom Links, he could try something. Good, but you see the Phantoms, as they're all pulling onto him, blow him minimally, if at all.
Alright.
That's
that's what I
fine.
was
It's
trying to
more
do.
of a distraction
Yeah, that's what mostly I was going for.
if
because,
Jeffrey's able to do more of the grappling here. Oh, Ashley might do something right now too, but I only thought of it
Yeah.
because Jeffrey would have a better bet. But she has a grapple that she might want to try if it looks like it's going awry.
Jeffrey had tried with a pretty good roll in the past with magnetism, and it kind of moved him slightly. Right now, I think he's.
Try an iron coffin.
He could try an iron coffin. I feel like that's something he would try. I know what outcomes would be, so I would say he would kind of closing all the phantoms inside of the coffin with him. You see, it just snaps open.
The coffin.
Yeah.
Can I try something?
Sure. As he's slowly taking another step towards Daniel.
Oh, I was gonna do it while he's in the coffin because I didn't know we were actually doing that. I thought you said he would try to do the coffin.
He did, but it immediately just kind of
Could he? Oh, okay.
snaps open.
Because I wanna.
Like it was made of cardboard or less.
What is his power? What are his powers?
I would like to hold a heroic action.
Resistance and things like that, as well as strength.
I'd like to hold a heroic action too.
Oh boy.
Can I place a portal on the other side of the room, like as far away from Candor as possible?
You do that as they're doing their inspired actions. You move the portals.
No. I'm holding my heroic.
Okay.
action.
Holding.
What do you both? What do you both hold?
Do my heroic
Okay.
action, now that I'm thinking about it.
What are you doing then?
I was only gonna do it if Candor tried anything.
Just gonna sit here with a -10 on this dude.
He's
that we're not
trying
doing
stuff
anything
right
to.
now, anyways. I'm gonna do a blood prison heroic action. I want him down. I want him prisoned and grappled and down in all of this blood.
Doesn't work?
That's a 34.
It should insta because it's
It-
something I can.
The thing is, it would auto succeed, but it can't succeed on him, so it fails. He cannot be grappled or restrained. As it goes around him, he just snaps away from it. He takes a step forward. Doesn't seem to have any sway over him. He's
He's
just an
immune to
impenetrable wall of just strength and determination.
But that means that he's. But it's a heroic action. It's the one.
It doesn't
thing
auto
that has
succeed if he's
ability.
immune to that effect based off of his power.
And he's absolutely immune to quote unquote grappling.
He can basically walk through any object. He can break it. He can pass through it. He just destroys it on the way through.
Pretty much right now he's just slowed, if anything.
Yeah. He's getting slowed down a little bit even more.
Cullen just said right
He
now
gets-
he's immune to grappling. He can't get slowed then.
He gets slowed minorly from a grapple, but not a lot. Like he loses 5 feet of movement.
Because this is something that Jeffrey needs to do something about then. We can't do anything.
All right. What do you guys want Jeffrey to try?
I feel like Jeffrey would attempt to grapple his own metal within his body to other metal things within the building.
Yeah.
Like he would try to, kind of like how he did with Thomas, pulled all the metal to him to use it as a grapple against
But in
the
this
metal in
case-
Candor.
Candor's jaw is magnetized into something and Candor cannot let go because it's his own jaw unless he takes his jaw off.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I want someone to roll.
Could he theoretically heroic action that and then it insta succeeds because it's a magnetism? It's not a grapple. He's just magnetizing his jaw to the wall that happens to grapple him in this case.
He would need to use
So
more
it wouldn't be
than one
failing a
magnetism,
grapple,
though.
it'd be failing a magnetism, which he can't fail because he's doing a heroic action to succeed the magnetism.
The only problem with that is that a let's say it's a metal walkway or something, Candor's just gonna rip it up. So he's going to have to pull more metal.
What's the most
to be able to do
amount
that.
of metal that we have near us?
There's like a
The garage though, right?
It's not a metal garage. It's a stone garage, but there are
The truck.
metal steel
The
beams
truck.
as well
He
as
would
the
do it
truck.
to the truck.
The truck
Yeah,
is
he
huge.
would 100% do it to the truck. The truck is huge.
Wait. Thinking
He
about the
just
past,
pulled the
have we
truck.
seen Candor lift a truck?
You haven't seen, but you've seen him basically walk through steel walls. Him
But the
just
thing
break
is-
Jeffrey's iron coffin like it was nothing, like it was paper. Yes, Caboodle.
Would he has a metal sense? Wouldn't he be
Yeah,
able to
he can
sense some
sense
metal in the air?
Yeah, what's the most metal in the area? That's
Besides
true.
the truck.
It's probably
Besides
either
the
the
truck.
steel beams or the truck.
I mean, here's another wild thought that is a Kier thought
beams
when
can
Kier's
work.
tired. The Earth is metal.
Yeah.
I'm not lying. It's electromagnetism.
Mhm.
So he could theoretically have him slam down to the floor and completely connect to the Earth. Because it's electromagnetism. It's exactly how the Earth
I
works.
feel like that would be real tough, but he could attempt it. And it wouldn't have to be either
He slams him down immediately, and then he's stuck on the floor, and he can't break
if it
anything, so
works.
there's nothing to
If
break.
it works, yeah.
Okay.
Unless he just breaks the earth.
Super D&D is ended.
Let's do that. Let's do it. How about Jeffrey does a heroic action?
Other people agree?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. This won't be something he could auto succeed on. Something he'd have to roll for.
Yeah, but it's still heroic action.
Yeah,
He needs
plus-
that-
it'd be a
that-
plus
that-
5.
that plus, yeah. So in order to then slam Candor's jaw to the floor and have him magnetized to the Earth, like a pole.
People agree with this course of
I
action?
agree.
I
I
agree.
think
Work.
it's probably our best one. Either that or
Unless
we
you want
keep
me to fist fight him or
teleporting
something
him.
like that.
Then
Might
that
have
is
to have to in a second.
all right.
Yeah,
So
I'm down.
It fails.
I need somebody to roll a
Hi.
d20, and we're adding 15 to it because that's his 10 for concentration.
Yes.
Not me.
Quick with d20s here.
Me!
How about Ian? Jonas, go roll a d20. Yeah.
I
We're
want
putting in a lot of
Hold on, hold on.
Can I do precog?
I
Since
can roll the
clairvoyance is only
d20 if
3.
you want.
I've okay.
Well,
I've
he's
been
doing,
volunteered already.
Oh.
I mean,
Your precog can't stack
If-
on a heroic action. He already has plus
Yes,
5.
it can.
it can stack on it, but I'm gonna say
Oh.
no because this isn't in combat. This is happening at like all at once.
We're all actively slamming him down right now, or at least trying, from the broken
But-
prison of all
And
things.
Athena's smart enough to know that the only one who has been able
Okay.
to even touch him is Kier.
That's fair. That's fair.
Kier, yeah.
Here.
Here just comes out of the clouds.
He goes, hey.
He just floats down. Hey guys.
So, either way, he could get the advantage. Who is rolling? Steiner offered.
I
I
can
was
do it.
volunteered.
Jonas doesn't feel as confident.
Let
Okay,
Arya
I
do
will-
it.
come on,
No,
come on,
let
come on.
Caboodle do it.
I'm feeling very.
Let Caboodle do
Right
it.
there.
Caboodle.
He was really
Rock,
polite about it.
paper, scissors.
D20.
Rock,
Yeah.
paper,
You're rolling a
scissors,
d20
are
and we're adding 15.
Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors.
Wait, don't
No,
don't we
two
need two
d20s.
rolls?
Have Caboodle roll two
Okay,
d20s.
wait. No, they're battle rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
Go.
Don't we
Okay.
need two
Wait, wait,
rolls?
wait.
I'm going to post something. Okay, ready?
Rock,
Rock, paper.
paper.
Hold on.
Wait, shit. Wait.
They're doing
Okay.
it in real time, just so you
Whoa,
guys know.
whoa.
Doing it
Two out
over
of three are
cameras.
Just,
No.
On-
Okay,
on
we typed
shoot.
it.
What
one, just
What
this
we
one.
want.
just
Rock,
one.
paper,
okay.
scissors, shoot. On shoot.
Yeah.
you-
Okay.
What if you both just rolled one?
Go. Rock,
Rock,
paper.
Paper, scissors,
shoot.
shoot.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Do it
We
again.
both have scissors.
They both
Rock,
put scissors.
Paper, scissors, shoot.
Both paper.
Both paper, yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Steiner wins with the rock.
All right, Steiner.
am a rock.
Slash R space 2d20.
Okay, let me delete the one that I typed up.
2d20.
Slash R space 2d20.
Yep.
Hiya!
So 22 plus
15.
15. So it's actually just a 30.
Nice.
That's not bad.
Plus
Yeah.
5.
No, that's the total because he has a plus 10 on a concentration, plus 5.
What's his,
I
what's
wanna
his
roll
plus?
Plus 10.
because for shits and giggles.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to see what
So
happens.
40.
No, I already. That's together.
What's his actual just main plus? What was the
No,
Oh my God.
it's a d20. So for his concentration, it's plus 10, which I added, and then
Steiner,
heroic
you
action is
did
plus 5.
nothing.
So plus 15 on top of the 15, which equals 30.
Oh, okay. You're not doing the 22. You're doing the 15. Got it.
Well, because that's adding 15 plus 7.
Yeah, we got confused for a second.
Yeah, you just take the 15. You don't
I
add
know,
it.
I'm
Yeah,
seeing that right now.
yeah.
I thought you were adding his whatever his modifier was.
I am.
To the
Yeah,
22.
to the
We thought you were adding it to the
No,
22.
no.
That's why we got confused.
That's why I got confused. That's why I was asking.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man, this is a session.
Both failed 15, so I guess that's what he would have rolled.
That's funny. The 30 was what the universe decided,
Yeah.
and you see that for
30's fucking good,
yeah,
man.
I know.
And
Relax.
it's a heroic action.
Can you?
And
Can,
yes, and I
you
got
need to let me DM Caroline.
Go over it. Go over it.
So you see as his progress slows to a halt. He's still standing, but his muscles are quivering in that spot, and he can't take a step further.
And I
As
just
Jeffrey
wanna
steps
mention,
forward and just arms up, controlling
It
it.
has a minus 10
I know.
to whatever he's rolling.
I know.
Mhm.
You can't get any closer.
The phantom links are still there, just
Yeah.
chilling. Yeah. Okay.
His head slowly turns to Jeffrey, the glare of death, and Jeffrey just stares him down, holding him in place. Jeffrey concentrating as long as he can, and he just says, through maybe a clenched jaw, "Can't keep that up forever. I'll get to leave eventually." Andor,
Take him down.
stop this now, or I'll have Neptune wipe you across the face of the earth, so there's nothing left. Want to start a fight between all of us? You've already started one. I did. Depends on whose side here, Solemn.
Candor, there's no sides. Your friends want what's best too. They don't want to hurt you, but they will if you're gonna do something rash.
See as Duststorm peers behind him. Doesn't say anything, just wide, super small pupils. Looks of insanity as his eyes twitch between people. His head not moving. You see, if you want to roll an insight on Solemn, go ahead.
All right.
Oh yes.
Okay, some good insight rolls.
Oh no, El Phantasma.
I might combine a Phantasma right now.
Oh no, yeah.
Oh boy. Anyone that got a
Concentrating on looking into.
anyone that got a 30 or higher,
Oh Jesus.
Yes, sir.
kind of see that he's afraid of Duststorm. And he actively takes like kind of an apprehension in the shoulders for just a second. He's like breathing heavy,
Who's scared of
thinking.
Duststorm?
You don't know, but
Solemn.
Solemn is scared of Duststorm.
Solemn.
Slides up behind him. You see Moon calling also and Net move up in closer behind Solemn as well.
Holding him, right?
Yep.
There's, like,
Jeffrey's
sweat rolling
Jeffrey's like concentrating hard as he can, his muscles clenched and quaking as well, holding him in places. You see Kendra slides like a half inch for a second, just kind of slides back about half a step from Jeffrey's. He pushes it hardward, but you see the sweat dripping down it and his hair starting to dampen, him starting to breathe heavy.
Inspired action.
All right.
Let's see. Let's hope this works. Basically, what I want to do, is I want to go stride immediately towards Candor, and try to use dark control on him.
Okay. Go ahead.
And if it fails, then that just goes stride back. Shoot.
I think he can even save this right now because the minus 10.
And concentrating on trying not to get pulled down to the earth.
You see, you're inside of his mind. Then you're immediately, as there's something sparks, you guys see that his eye and the thing on his chest glow for a second, and El Phantasma is shot put out of the body.
Thing on his chest? What's there?
I'll bring up his token, see.
Yeah, please.
But he only had something on his jaw.
No, jaw, eye, and chest.
Like light on his.
Guys,
chest
didn't
or
you
something.
guys realize that he just, he painted something on his chest and now
He
it's metal?
painted it. That makes it real.
Guys, he used
what,
metal
what did it
paint.
feel like?
It felt like
Oh, that's so tiny. That's why I never noticed it.
Yeah. you felt like you were just denied.
Like, bitch.
It's not as big as the jaw.
Like as I'm being shot out, just like he has a possession resistance.
What resistance doesn't he have? God
I
fucking-
said, none of you can put a scratch on me.
No.
I don't know. Jeffrey has a pretty good hold right
into
now.
your stupidity right now.
For how long?
If I ping him with a searching thought, does it do the same thing as last time? I don't get anything.
Get nothing.
Okay. That's what I
See,
thought.
Jeffrey is like breathing heavier now as it's been like a couple minutes. He's just like trying to and keep it up for maybe a few more minutes.
Can I walk up to Jeffrey and put my hands on his temples and just give him all of my energy?
Never mind. Okay, never mind. I'll just sit over here.
Sorry.
Gotta jump in.
I was about to, but then Daniel took. Wait, can we combine our energies?
Sure, possibly.
Yeah, let's fucking do
How,
it, Daniel.
how is Arya combining her energy? Daniel, all of your life essences drain.
Oh, okay.
Arya, roll me a concentration or focus.
I want just my. Well, this means inspired action, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. What did you tell me to roll? I'm sorry.
Concentration or focus.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
something I'm
am
not
I
doing.
doing the same?
For you, because of the way your abilities work, taking the life essence and calling it there. Using an inspired action to do so,
Yes.
but still, for both of you. All right, so you see you're able to kind of put just kind of this soft tune in his ear, kind of straightens a little bit,
Can I
and starts breathing a little bit
a little
normally.
bit here? Now that it's a tune and it makes sense in my head.
Sure.
I'm gonna use an inspired action. Can I steady Jeffrey's heartbeat?
Yeah. You're able to do that.
As the melody is calming him down, I'm gonna give
Everyone's
him a
buffing
rhythmic,
Jeffrey to
strong
hell.
heartbeat.
He's
so
getting
he can
major
keep it up. Yeah, he's getting
Can
super
I
mega buffed
can,
here.
oh wait, no. Can I murder Jeffrey?
Yes.
No.
Jeffrey's dead. You get to tell Kier.
Sorry, Kier.
So we're
If
all
you're
kind
watching
of
the
supporting
stream.
Jeffrey here as he's breathing, but now he's steady. That's all I want to do.
I want to go
Steady,
next.
strong heartbeat.
He
Keep it
can
up.
keep going.
I want
Yeah,
to go
so
next
he
to
can-
Solemn.
You do.
So
The
what
dust
exactly is
storm.
the plan here?
The dust storm kind of, as you approach, slides in front of him.
Like in
Brain-
front of who?
Dust storm slides in front of Candor before you can approach.
He was going to Solemn, I thought.
Yeah, I said I
Oh,
was
so,
going to Solemn.
Solemn, my bad.
But
Dust storm
Dust
slides in
Storm's
front of
still going-
Solemn.
He's,
Dust Storm's still going to Candor 'cause he's gonna do something.
he's standing in front of Candor now.
Okay, cool. Noted.
And so I'm just basically asking Solemn. So exactly what is the plan here?
I'm not sure. I'm thinking. We don't have a way to contain him permanently. Nice. You
What?
see him briefly look at Medusa, who's like picking themselves up.
Oh god.
What's
How
on your
is she,
mind?
by the way? Like, I've been trying to
What
inspect
other-
this poor child.
You see that
What
you
other
can't
choice do we
really
have?
see exactly Arya what's on her face, but she pulled the glasses back
Yeah.
on and the hat over her face. Is a kind of a
What's
like
her
very
body
neutral
expression?
expression. Roll me an insight before we continue.
I have child insight.
Moon Calling is kind of walked over to her, but is standing a couple feet away. See that she's furious.
Nice.
Oh,
The moment somebody gives her an opportunity, they're turned to stone or dying.
This
Okay.
is why we didn't want you near her.
Look, I'm sorry, but Ari's too much of a fucking mom at this point.
She's gonna die, so play her smart.
No, she's a mom.
Play her the way that you're gonna play your character.
Hey, so,
Yeah.
I did
Fun
ask
and
Solemn.
helpful.
Is
She's
there, what other
very
choice do we
okay.
have?
Wait, say it again, Poke.
What other choice do we have?
We do that, there's no good is dead.
Right
Is
now
there
he's
somewhere
having
we
very
could-
little choice.
Is there somewhere we could like throw him? You know, like we could put him somewhere really far away somehow.
Do you have any suggestions?
Has anyone got somewhere where they can just like throw him real far away?
Inep says, "You put him at the bottom of the ocean,
Well, we don't want to kill him.
but I'd have to stay to make sure he doesn't die. But he would not be able to leave.
Would he?
He can't.
What do you mean he can't?
Him hitting me just passes through my body.
She's water. She would fade with the water.
But wait, then we lose her too.
Yeah.
and we need her.
Powerful. No offense.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And I don't want to sacrifice another person for this.
Purple.
Yes.
I know this is just a question real quick. I still have what exactly does it do? The thing that death gave me.
That allows you to summon death when you need them.
Oh god.
Specifically death.
Hey, done.
I don't know. Does probably busy.
Second is on.
Guys, let's not
No
get
context.
hasty now.
I'm not gonna use it yet, but I'm gonna suggest it instead. How about death?
You want to
What?
send him to hell?
We're not killing him.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
No.
No,
Not
no.
exactly killing him.
That means something else to us. I'm so sorry. If we call him here, he heads there. You think his anger's not gonna just fester and
It'll
clash
get-
completely with someone else that might be there?
Oh god.
It'll
I mean,
get him
They
rid
might
of
even gain another ally.
Who's there?
Hell.
Oh,
Hell itself.
we're not putting him in a place where Thea's nearby.
No, that'd be a bad idea.
Well, I mean, if he died, then he wouldn't have the.
But we can keep
It's
it in mind.
an
that-
option.
Yeah, it's an option, but
Okay,
We don't have much time.
I wouldn't say let's not bring that guy.
But he's
Anyways.
hot.
Listen,
Ashley's going to
you have a boyfriend.
take a deep breath and walk up to Candor.
The dust storm is standing in front.
She's not walking up angrily, by the way.
He's
kind of
yeah.
relaxed.
He's
That's fine.
he's just standing in front.
Candor, haven't you been imprisoned enough?
Apparently to you all not enough.
I don't believe so. If you calm down, we can all work together. You don't want to be chained up again.
I don't want other people chained up again. You see there's like tears of just like frustration in his eyes of what he's believing is gonna happen one way or another.
Can I go around Sandstorm and get closer?
You see that he's not letting you closer. Slides with you effortlessly.
Arya's gonna try and walk up to.
You walk
waddle
up.
really nervously.
You walk up next to
Can I ask
Ashley.
One thing before
Please.
this happens.
Yes.
I just wanted to ask Jeffrey how much time we have.
Yeah, do that.
Time, Jeffrey?
With their help, probably another 15 more minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Candor, please
You got
work
this. Arya.
with us. We want the same goal as you. We can work together and it'll work.
Tell that to him. He kind of slightly moves his head towards Solemn.
We saw someone who
He
has the
hasn't.
same. Oh, you go. I'm sorry.
He hasn't done anything that I've even suggested in the past month. Not longer.
That can be frustrating. I'm sorry.
Thinks he knows better.
He obviously doesn't. Your plans have failed. But if we all work together, not just on his plans, but on yours too, we can make it work.
And who are you to give me plans?
Someone who's just trying to help.
Fine.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would have.
You weren't before.
You might have been fine,
You'd
but
only
would your
make
friends
it out
have been?
here with the help of your friends after all of that. You're gonna need them again, and you know this, Candor. You're smarter than you're letting yourself look right now. Please. She's gonna try to step a bit closer to
So good.
He doesn't let you and kind of disappears and starts to swirl in a miniature tornado around Andor.
Sandstorm, please. We're not trying to hurt him. We're not trying to hurt you either.
Up his dust. You see, kind of ends up to the side, spinning around in one more.
She'll get closer and put a hand on him.
Oh, you stole my ideas. No, fuck
You-
you.
you
I
see
don't
ki-
care.
is-
I'm
you
gonna
see
go
his
over
eyes
and
just
give him a hug.
kind of close.
Candor.
Doesn't
I
say
could hug
anything.
On the other side,
You see him breathing kind of heavy.
we saw someone who went through almost the same situation as you. Didn't end well for them. Their plan took a very bad turn. They had the right goal in their heart, but how it planned out in their head didn't match up to the one in their heart.
Roll me a persuasion, Arya.
I
the,
don't
c- the culmination of everybody. This is just the final nail,
Okay.
basically, with advantage. 25.
You
You didn't let me finish, Caroline. As per
Plus
usual,
four,
this
it's actually
session.
a 29.
Oh.
You see that his eyes closed still. Like a couple tears just drop down. Then he kind of like
tighter.
let himself. Like, fine.
Jeffrey, drop it.
Sure.
I still have my hand on his cheek. I'll wipe the tear away. I'm very close to him.
See,
Anything happen?
Jeffrey lowers his hands. Phantoms, I'm assuming, fade off of him as well.
Giant ass hug.
So you don't pull him, you kind of pull yourself around him.
Yeah, that's okay. Happy
You see,
hugs. I even pop out my wings and wrap it around him too as a extra hug.
He kind of,
Pat him on the back.
not kindly, but not super aggressively, kind of pushes you both away. Kind of staggers over towards the back of the truck where he just sits on. Head down. And from there, we'll take a break.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I am...
Zune just
Cullen, you
died.
can't do this shit to me, Cullen. Cullen, you're not allowed to.
Anyway, everybody, thank you for watching this.
Do you see me? Do you see me?
I'm kind of that way too.
Cullen's also shaking. He's shaking violently.
My hands usually shake, but oh, look at his
I'm
hand.
shaking also.
Oh god, I'm Taliesin. Taliesin Jaffe. All right. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching the first half. We'll let you know when we're back in a moment. Bringing us back in. Bringing us back in. You see the tension in the room, even though Candor is not aggressive anymore, is still palpable. You could cut it with a knife. People are kind of standing off on both sides. The heroes that you all know, as well as the other misfits, kind of drawing sides, whether either with Candor or against him now. Not sure about him more than anybody. You see Solemn, for those of you that rolled high enough on your insight. Keep noticing that he has these small, almost nearly imperceptive glances towards Duststorm. Almost thinking maybe an ally that he once had is no longer there.
If no one else is gonna do anything right now, Ashley's gonna do something then.
One thing I'll say is Solemn walks to the other side of the room. And like almost exact similar pose, but opposite away from Candor.
Okay.
And you see he can't even take it anymore and then goes upstairs, and you see Nep follows.
Okay.
The Moon Calling starts walking over towards Candor, if anybody else wants to do anything.
Yeah, Ashley's gonna start walking towards Candor.
I want to go too. We're all gonna group. Let's all group.
She'll probably give glances at her party, her specific team here, all of you guys. She'll kind of give you guys like the mom kind of, this is something we gotta do.
I'm gonna go over to Solemn is.
I'll flip you the bird.
Solemn did go upstairs, but we'll
Yeah,
get
I'm
to that in
gonna-
a second. You're following.
Yeah.
Anybody else following Mop?
I am.
Okay.
I'll go with Mop. I'm trusting Ashley and Jeffrey to.
I'll nod at
Hi.
Athena.
Daniel does not feel safe around a Candor, so he's just gonna stick with
Cortez is
Solemn
staying
for a
behind.
little
Okay.
bit.
So, all right, and one
I'm
thing,
gonna walk up
Just-
with Ashley.
gotcha. So one thing you see Jeffrey just kind of takes a deep breath and takes a knee.
Okay. He can rest.
You see,
He deserves it.
give me a moment, I'll be fine.
Take a nap.
Oh, I just took a nap.
Take a nap.
I just took a nap.
Take a nap. Take a nap.
All right, I'll take a nap.
Damn, you two are good at this.
You see, he doesn't make any move to take a nap though. As you see, Ashley has already walked up to Candor.
All right, fine. It's fine. It's fine. This is fine. This is fine.
I got it, Maria. You do what you need to do.
Make him take a nap.
Okay.
Oh, now I walk up.
So those of you that have walked up to Candor, just a reminder that is Ian, Ashley, Arya. That's it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure that and Daniel.
came.
No, Daniel will go into
Daniel,
Solemn.
you said you were scared of Candor. You were gonna go to Solemn.
Oh wait, yeah, no,
Yeah.
never mind. I
So
got
just
it.
those of you that are there,
I'm very scared of
you walk up
Candor.
to Candor.
Mop's heading up to Solemn
With
You-
Athena.
with Athena.
You see that she's just
And it.
looking into his eyes and puts a hand on his shoulder and then sees you both come over and withdraws the hand.
Sorry, was I interrupting something?
No, you weren't. Candor looks over at you briefly, then puts his head back down. He's just like grinding his teeth. You can almost hear that creaking.
There's one thing I love my friends about, and it's that we don't close an ear to any idea. We'd rather you be able to speak your mind. And I want to hear this idea of yours. We can work with it. We don't want to shut you out.
He just shakes his head. And you look, and you see Mooncalling kind of catches his eye, very intensely staring at each other. There's like some communication, you don't know, verbal or mental or whatever. And he just looks back. None of you would have approved of my method.
Don't think about what we're going to think about. You have full and free range right now to say what you were going to say.
You're telling
We
me
Least
that-
We can
judgmental
work
people.
together on a plan, but you got to be able to say the plan.
plan was we go in, cause a distraction, then doesn't like anybody out. Crag knocks down the place to cause some chaos. We leave. Been over and done in mo.
Do you mind if I point out some of those obstacles you're going to face?
Like what?
You were to do that? You know what Morose is building. You know what Morose has as weapons. You know what they have in their arsenal. You know how high tech they are.
You saying that to me is rich, because I know more than anybody here.
I'm not trying to tell you that I know more than you, Kandor. I'm telling you that you know more than you. And you know it would have been a lot harder than just busting down a wall and grabbing your friends out, yeah?
You think I don't know that? You think I got this on my face for no reason?
No, I'm not why are you assuming what I'm thinking?
He just kind of turns away and just like, see, he bends, like he just crushes the end of the truck.
Kandor, you've been through a lot.
As he's used to think of people thinking the worst of him.
And I'm not thinking of the worst of you right now. Really, I'm thinking the best. You're so much smarter.
And honestly,
you know
Ashley,
so much more than I do.
that's just almost as hard for him to hear. People outside of our family. As much as we're all trying to accept yours. Not the same. Getting a compliment or even thinking well of someone. Until recently. Thank you. Be open, Kandor. You do want
Not
the
like
world
the
to be
rest of everyone else.
safe.
We're here to help, Kandor.
He nods. You look at kind of the group of people that have kind of got out of the truck now. Doing some head counts. You realize Lythe is not there. Lythe. You see Mooncalling almost notices this at the same time. And
I'll go upstairs, though.
Kandor?
Okay.
Where's Lythe? Where is Lythe? Lythe jumped off when the portal hit.
Perfect reactions.
So he's still out.
Yes.
Outside.
Lythe is she.
She would have said that if she knew that. Sorry.
She might not, though. To be honest.
What did Alive look like?
Kind of a very generic female human being. So, yeah, she probably would have said. Yeah.
Processing.
Beep, 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 beep. Oh, dumb.
We can go get her. And then we figure out the plan together. She's looking at Kandor for the reassurance here.
Good luck finding Lythe.
Why do you say that?
Are you gonna detect her?
We know the direction you guys went. We pulled you back from a location we pinged.
Not that easy.
No, not that easy at all, but we have something. Wouldn't you do anything for one of your friends?
I would.
She's saying that ironically because he was gonna do everything that he could for his friend.
Isn't that right, Mom?
I'm not there.
He was player to. We love you, Mop.
Voice is in Mop's head. Isn't that right, Mop? Where's the context?
Where did that come from?
Oh boy, was that you?
Stop mentioning his name.
He's
Jacob,
with you
is
all the
that
time.
you?
Either way,
Mm.
The moon calling kind of just sighs and looks away. Takes a deep breath and steps back over to Medusa and goes back to trying to calm her down.
Oh, I'm stalking that from afar.
Ashley will lean next to the car next to Candor and just chill. See if he says anything. Adds to the conversation at all.
He doesn't for a while at least. Get back to it maybe. He just has this 1,000-yard stare.
Does anyone else? Ian? Caboodle?
Does anyone else,
I mean,
Ian?
Aria?
Does anybody
Does
else?
anyone
Ian?
else want to say anything or do anything? Ian?
I mean,
Aria?
you kind of talked all the stuff I was gonna say, so it's
Okay,
fine.
I was just making sure.
Yeah, I guess if anything, I'll just stay.
I was
on
there
the-
for moral support, so.
Ian's really good morals.
I guess I just sit next to him while looking at the Medusa part. I'm just staying nearby him.
The one thing that you would all see as Mooncalling slowly gets closer and closer to Medusa and trying to like bend down and calm her down, she's just like angrily crying and just like freaking out of what happened. Then you can't really hear anything. You just see her Medusa lash out and slice across with 4 fingers catching her across the cheek. Just this
Across
Mooncalling's cheek. She like stands back up in a way.
We'll probably stand up like a startle.
You see like almost the same way Medusa also kind of startles and runs away up the stairs,
No.
like in horror of what she just did.
Mooncalling, are you alright?
Be fine.
Here, I'll
It's
help
like
you
it's
find-
like a good 2 inches deep.
I'll help you, and I'm gonna.
It's
start
like
going.
smoke. You see it's
Yeah, I was gonna say, Ashley will not even yell or anything. Just a nice Daniel, come down.
and we'll get to that when that's heard in a moment.
Yeah, when Daniel's
But one
over there.
thing as
She doesn't need to
along
yell.
with those 2 inches, you can almost see like it almost cut the jaw muscle. You see that like it cut a couple of her molars got ripped out with that, and it's smoking.
That's the poison effect.
Can I put a blood form hand on it to soothe it?
You see that
To like stop
it helps kind of like you see like she kind of
I'm, like,
pushes her hands away as like to see if the poison is like cauterizing it.
'Cause
Almost.
I can't get done anything by
Yeah.
that poison, so I'm gonna just put my blood form hand on it.
Okay.
To, like,
So in the meantime,
neutralize that area.
the rest of you
Okay,
going upstairs.
never mind.
If you want to say, are you planning on going up? Is that what you're
I
gonna do?
was, but I was gonna ask Mooncalling's permission. Gonna give Mooncalling permission. Like, should I? Should I not?
I'll be fine.
I think
Should
she's asking if she can follow
Medusa.
Medusa or not.
Be careful.
Like, can I follow her?
Wouldn't ever turn me into stone, but I don't know about anyone else.
I'll be extra careful. I'm gonna slowly walk up.
He puts a hand and grabs your arm
Okay, never mind.
real quick.
So-
Remember, while she is a child, she was trained
I
to be a
know
killer.
what- Yeah.
Careful.
Sadly.
Let's go.
I'm still holding her jaw together, neutralizing
I
this
will-
acidic area.
I will try my best.
El Phantasma is staying with Jeffrey, by the way. Was that correct or no? Did he go up?
Yes, he's just supporting Jeffrey, making sure he's all right.
Okay.
They both saw this, right?
Okay.
Yeah, are you saying anything to them, or is it just kind of observing and being nearby?
Right now, just observing.
Okay.
Because if he says something, he's gonna start a riot.
Gotcha. So, you see that upstairs, Mop, Daniel, Athena, followed Nep and Solemn up the stairs. Mop being the first one to go. Roll me a perception.
Damn it! Why am I in mop form?
Thump, 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 thump. Oh, good roll. An 18. So you hear... It's not your fault, Solemn. Done everything you could to keep the family alive. But it's not working. You're fine. We'll do this. And be... And you see here. Turn of those stop talking as you kind of approach that area, Mop, and you see them in one of the bedrooms by the windows, standing very close to each other. And then she kind of backs away. Yes, Mop. Can I help you?
Just,
And you hear 2 more footsteps coming up behind you.
just, came up to, check on you, I guess. That was a pretty tense situation.
Yeah, it was. And then Daniel and Athena approach. Daniel, you heard voices from the bottom of the stairs and like halfway down the hall. Daniel, you heard what they said as well.
You're muted.
As you also see,
It's not my place to say anything.
You see the doorway where they're
Great
standing.
job, Sam.
Snap kind of slides over a little bit more to the side. Saw him standing kind of almost in shadow as the morning light is bathing him through the window.
Solemn,
Yes, Athena.
you've been the one to hold these guys together for a long time, haven't you?
I've tried.
Say you're doing a pretty good job. There's always moments where things fall apart. Things go look at Mop, and where people don't agree and end up making different decisions.
Without all of you today, I would have failed. I had no way to stop him.
Well, he did mention that, you didn't really take his suggestions into account.
All his suggestions do with thousands, if not hundreds, getting murdered. What can I say to them except no?
Compromise?
It's not just that, though, Mop.
It-
A big thing that I've learned recently, especially more recently, is that making all the decisions isn't everything. Being able to compromise, being able to work with your team, with your family, to make a plan that can work. Take parts from everything. I used to make a lot of the decisions. Now it's definitely more of a group effort. It took us a while to learn, but we can all pretty much stand on our own now. But we stand stronger as a group. So our minds come up with a lot of ideas, a lot more than just one.
It took a while as an understatement.
Shut up.
I just love it.
And sometimes you're right, those ideas are not going to work.
You know how long at least the 3 of us have... Andor, Mooncalling, and I.
Not sure.
We've been free for the past 35 years. It's taken him this long to not even think about coming around. In the beginning, to be honest, we all just wanted revenge. He killed many. Made us feel better for a while. Because of some of the others, as the family grew, it meant more than just killing Moreau's Industries. It meant more of ending them into those that were actually responsible, and not those that were innocently worked. Andor has never let that go. To him, anybody that's associated, just as bad as the people who control it.
I kind of understand that feeling.
Not a good They'll
No.
feel it sometimes, and I know most of the others do. That's why
How
they
long
sided
you've been
with him so
together?
quickly.
Let's just say we all disappeared for about 75 years. Is it 70 years or 75?
65 plus the 5 afterwards.
65.
Okay, cool. I was like, it's somewhere in
Is it
there.
the right number?
Yeah.
Yeah, she would have said the right number. For 65 years.
In hell, that was total time.
Yeah. We disappeared for 65 years.
I've noticed.
Back in
There's
the
a gap
world.
where you just stopped existing.
Yep. You want to know where we are?
Some ideas based on things. I don't know what it entails.
Let's just say that pretty
were
much
in hell.
everyone there wanted to kill us.
It
Yes,
was
thanks,
pretty
Mop.
bad.
Who's this Thea you kept mentioning?
Thea's the one who caused us to have to go to hell to begin with. She is a succubus demon, basically.
Like this? Demons?
Kind
Worse?
of.
He's not wrong.
Arya, you're not here.
In human knowledge, it actually is a sex demon. He's not wrong.
He's going based off of mythology.
Yeah.
No. Not exactly. She's basically able to control anyone she touches and keep that control, and she can also shut off people's powers. They won't even work. Kendor would go up to face her, and suddenly he's susceptible to anything, and he is not strong. It's basically how her powers work.
The formidable opponent.
Very. We only defeated her here because she was weakened because she controlled too many people for her to handle. And Jeffrey made her a human pincushion.
Jeffrey seems to be a very good person to keep around.
Yes, definitely.
Person I've ever seen to be able to hand her down for even a moment.
Is Jeffrey?
The only person that's been able to somewhat hurt him is Nep.
Kind of nods over to her.
Powerful than anybody. Just but so destructive. Didn't used to be. And the little that she can remember, she wasn't always made of a normal person. They took that away from her as much from anybody else. They have no sense of touch, taste, smell. Can't be hurt. They're almost everything. Everything I touch, either soaked at the very least, or washed away.
And you can't quite tell, but from the tone of her voice, because you can't see it, feels like she could be secretly crying. You'd have no
Yeah.
clue. Then you hear Daniel from Arya. Or not Arya, Ashley.
I am Mario.
Arya goes up behind you and says, Daniel.
She goes, hey, Daniel,
Hey,
come down here
Dave,
quick.
want to hear a secret?
Anybody that might be looking at him, his ear twitches. He looks up. He'd be like, "I'll leave you guys."
Is something wrong?
Cheers." No idea. I was just summoned. I'll be right back. And I head down.
If they're not frantic and you don't hear screaming, it's okay.
Yeah, it was a calm. Hey, Daniel, come down here.
Daniel.
Come down here quick.
Quick. All right.
Daniel leaves. Before we cut back to Daniel.
Oh, okay.
Is there anything else that's said between the couple of people that are there? Mop and Athena?
Yeah.
Fuck. Never have any good words. You. Hold on a second.
Seeing if you want to ask a question. Steiner's thinking. Say what
I
he
was
wants
just
to.
gonna say a statement.
Okay.
Solemn, Nep. You may not know us, and you may not trust us that much, but we're fugitives now. We're with you for the long haul. We need to take down Morose. We believe in what you're doing. At least the part that involves taking Morose down and revealing to the world the corruption within it.
I think before things can get out of hand, we need to do that soon.
Agreed.
Some people can want to take a stand.
We have a way to help with that. But we have to help Candor understand that in order for us to be seen by the public as a good thing, he can't go around killing those people that we need.
There's something about Ken that none of us want to look into. Because as strong as we all are, still terrifying. Rage is from something he doesn't let on. Don't know what. Wouldn't say. Not very much asked.
I am sorry, if you're ready, Steiner, go for it.
See, I feel like I want to say something, but I can't think. Like, I don't know if it's the.
Well, think about things that Mop's feeling in his personal life, how he feels as the Mop, his past experiences, things that relate from one thing to another. If there's anything that he feels either could help the situation or insight that helped them move forward, or in terms of Candor, of the way he's felt the same, able to overcome things.
I. Bless you.
Bless you.
Nobody sneezed. Who was that?
I muted my mic so that no one would hear me, and then I'm the one that looks at my mic like, didn't I just mute it?
Yeah. Anyway.
That was a really trippy.
I'm sorry, this is taking me so long, but I think I got it. Maybe this, I'm not very good with words. Thea, back onto that topic, I guess. Do you want to know what she's after?
Perhaps.
She's revenge.
Revenge.
Something sick. Right now, hell is not in a good state. It's overruled by a sick demon with a lot of piercings.
He like raises an eyebrow instead of his nep.
Anyways,
God damn it, Mop. We're
what
going
she
good.
wants, nothing in there. Hell isn't as bad as it is in the stories. It's a chance to have a second start. For people to have a second chance reincarnate. Become good people for once, or something like that, I guess. Thea wants to take that all away. So even people here wouldn't have that chance. She wants to destroy hell. What I'm worried is Candor might do the same thing here. With his revenge, I guess.
Does feel
Mop to
like
get
it.
back here.
I want to trust in him. He could have a good way to go, I guess. Right now, he's all about that. And I believe you can do something about it. You have a good heart.
Only because I'm at my wit's end. Can I tell you all something only Candor has told to me? I haven't even told you, Nep or Mooncalling.
Can
He
I
almost
hear
looks
it?
taken aback. You cannot, because you're kind of dealing with other stuff.
Dang it!
Moment.
I mean, you technically should.
Roll me
You're
perception.
saying
Roll me a
it, okay,
perception.
I'm down here quick.
Roll me perception. Let's see. It has to be a good roll.
I refuse.
Okay, then you don't hear it.
I roll.
Oh.
Never mind. Okay.
Under.
No, it's just because something inside of it. Oh, never mind. It wasn't that one.
It was a natural one. He's very focused, and he's hearing it, but not processing the information he's hearing. So he's hearing every word, but he doesn't remember any of
He's
it.
just starting to, he's just,
Ian is yodeling in his ear.
he's
Ian's
yodeling.
yodeling.
You guys vaguely
Okay,
hear
back on
from
topic.
downstairs.
Anyway.
I'll tell you if you think it's a good idea. If not, I'll hold my tongue.
I think it would be a good idea.
We need a better understanding of each other.
Agreed.
Candor confided in me. He remembers who his father was, who admitted him to Moreau's Industries. Wants him dead. He does remember more than most. I feel like he does. Not letting it on.
That could
feel
be
like
where
that's-
his rage comes from.
I think they were able to wipe his memory. The only person confided me that one little bit of information. That's the most all of us know about him. However, I believe that the hero, his father, could be a hero. I don't know who. But I think that's one of the reasons he's willing to sacrifice his personal standing. Because he knows he's gonna kill someone.
Say that again? Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't fully comprehend that either.
I was trying to register it, sorry.
Okay, I'll say it again. He says,
I think that's why he's so willing to sacrifice his own standing in the public. Because he knows at the end of the day, he's gonna have to kill a hero.
What hero?
I don't know.
Wait, fuck. Oh, shit!
I thought I could think of one, but I
Some
couldn't
people
think of one.
connected things. I have not yet.
I know, I
I'm gonna
haven't
look
either.
at Steinar. Like,
Can you say it again?
I'm a
Do you
dumbass,
think
so I
he's-
don't know.
Just say exactly what you said so that the rest of us can see if we can.
All right,
I
take
need
three.
a way
Take
to
three.
Research things.
Take three is the. He says,
I think he's so ready to throw away his standing. Because at the end of the day, he's going to have to kill a hero.
Because one of the heroes is. Okay.
Yeah. Who else
Like
can't
he
be
knows
stopped?
who the hero
Oh
is.
no! Oh wait!
Who else can't
Oh,
be
no.
stopped?
Baum doesn't know,
Oh,
Uh-huh.
I put
but he
something
thinks
there.
Candor does.
Literally, Athena's gonna
Andor
look at
does.
Mop and be, because Athena would be smart enough to think what I'm thinking.
I don't know if
Um,
Mop
it's a
is.
theory.
I don't know.
Mop,
but
if
literally
you
she's
can
gonna
figure it
look at
out, Mop
and
might
it's like,
would be able to piece it together too. Things click
Who
together.
else do we know who's almost impossible to stop?
Jen.
What?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I get it. Poke, don't give me that.
What's does anyone know his full name?
Elephanta.
Oh wait, no,
what's his
Poke's
real
not
name?
getting it. Is that why you're shrugging?
Literally, Solemn. Athena looks at Solemn. What is Candor's real name?
I don't know. He might, but I don't. I've only ever heard him referred to as Candor as well.
Well, that's a bald job.
I have to open another fucking.
If he can tell me a name.
You cannot bring this to him. He doesn't know I told you. At least not now. Give him some time to...
Okay.
All right.
Steiner. Mop.
Dinah.
Athena's looking at you very seriously. Do not breathe a word of this to the others.
I mean, yeah.
It's not the right time. We can tell them later, but this information needs to stay between the four of us.
My lips are sealed. Of course.
Solemn just kind of nods.
If you think of anything that I can do to approach him, let me know.
Unfortunately, if I'm right about who his father is, he's already in jail trying to help the cause.
See. Let's hope we don't run into him. Or at least Kando doesn't know who it is.
I'm
No.
going to go clean.
You've cleaned everything.
There's
I
more.
love stress cleaning mop.
There's more.
Stress cleans.
There's really not, but okay.
Stress cleans. It's okay. He will find that one speck of dust and it will make him happy.
I will go with him.
You see Nep kind of glides to him.
Tell me where this dirt is.
Somewhere.
Let's find it.
They float out of the room and
Somewhere.
you Solemn kind of looks out the window.
You are Athena. Leave me.
I have to figure out a way for us to not rescue the person we were going to try to rescue. Because it may be a bad idea now. So, yes. And she'll turn around and walk down the stairs.
Let me know, Athena.
Hmm?
Your friends are ready to contact the world.
I'll let
Tell
you
them what
know.
we know.
That may be a way, actually, Solemn. If Kandor remembers more than what he's letting on, we may need that information from him when we go public. The more information we have, the better chances we have winning this fight. And he's got to know that.
Talk to him if I can, but not now.
Agreed.
Close the door.
And she'll close the door and head downstairs.
Meanwhile, downstairs, Daniel, you come into the scene and just see Ashley blood hand over Mooncalling's face, and you can't really see the extent of the injury right now.
Sorry,
Hey, do you
Daniel.
guys think I could yodel?
Oh my god. Sorry, Daniel. I had to make sure that the acid didn't get too hard. And then I will take the blood form hand off of her cheek. I'll hold anything that comes with me, unfortunately.
There's like
Or
pieces of her
whatever.
skin and just start peeling off with the hand, kind of sink into the blood in your hand, and you're like, ugh.
And then I just showed
But do you
Daniel.
think I could yodel? Like, honestly, though.
Why would I have to go, ugh?
I don't know. I'm just not thinking about it.
She is blood. Why would she?
Skin.
yuck the
She doesn't
blood
want
away?
skin inside of it. Anyway.
I am skin.
Okay, you can't be both.
Decaying skin?
All right, let me take a
Okay,
look.
taking out.
It's just blackened skin with these 4 marks that have gone just below her eye, fortunately.
Oh.
Cut across her, open, like almost ripped her jaw open. and rip the lip in like 3 different pieces, on top and bottom.
What happened here?
Medusa got scared and angry. You see her coming down the stairs.
No.
Great. Running around somewhere.
Alright, well, you might want to take a seat. This might take a bit to restore the tissue. It seems like there might be a little bit of acidic stuff in there. I gotta take that out too. And then I'll proceed to heal them.
Daniel, you're such a great person. I'm so happy that I have you in my life, and that nobody keeps secrets from each other here.
Yeah.
Daniel, you're a great friend to have.
Uh-huh.
I just want you to know that.
Uh-huh.
Moon Calling is kind of looking between the two of you as Daniel has his hand over her face healing. Then
Wait, did Ian actually say those things though?
Yeah, I did.
Well, Daniel would not be listening. He's focused on what he's doing, and those were like nods of like, yeah.
with his natural 1 perception.
If only you were listening to me.
Yeah.
So
Thanks,
Arya
buddy.
goes back upstairs to go after Medusa.
Yeah.
So roll me an investigation check.
I was like, I don't know where to start, so I'm just gonna be like, yo.
18.
Sorry.
How dare
Do
you?
you see searching around? Do you call out at all, or is it just looking?
More looking for right now?
You do not find her
God damn it.
in the very large facility.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna slowly call out. Just a little bit. Just like, Medusa?
You don't hear a response. Call again a little bit later, and you don't hear anything again. And then you hear a light laugh of a child in one of the rooms.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to it, but I'm not gonna go in. Just gonna gently knock on the door.
You see the door is half ajar when you get to it.
I'm still gonna knock.
Okay. See no response, just
polite.
another laugh, a giggle of sorts.
I don't want to go in. And she's gonna call out a little bit like, Medusa?
Another laugh. Almost in response. He's saying her name.
I'm gonna cover my eyes and slowly walk in.
Okay, you walk in. You don't see anything, obviously.
Yeah, obvious.
You hear a couple little soft giggles of it being on the other side of the room.
Other side of the room? Like where? Like
You're
left,
forward and to the left a little bit.
forward to the left a little bit.
You can feel the sunlight kind of coming through your hand a little bit. She's by a window.
Oh, she's by a window. Okay. Great. Can I go? I'm gonna tilt
Another
my head
laugh, a little bit
to
harder
the
this time.
right. I'm gonna tilt my head a little to the right. Like I'm gonna, like you can't see it, but like I'm, like I'm trying to like cover the left side with my hand.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
She's showing
peek
it on
to
the-
the right.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like that. Like,
Okay.
Medusa?
She ignores you seemingly, and then a couple moments later she laughs.
I don't want to. I don't want to do this. I peeked a
Last
little.
resort.
No!
Oh my god.
Alright, fine. Fuck it. I peeked to the left, like, just a teeny bit. Just a teeny bit, till I see a little bit of overall.
So yeah, she's like this.
Yeah.
She's trying to see.
You see her leaned up against the kind of high windowsill, looking over and then pointing every so often as like she's opened the glass. You see her feet kind of bouncing up and down a little bit. You see she's taken off of her, off of her wig, hat, and glasses. They're in a pile next to her.
Okay, so it's okay. I'm gonna just keep my eye contact away from her, cause this is not great. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna turn to face the door, like the doorway.
Yep.
Wait, so she said that it seems like she's probably pointing at something outside.
Maybe. Looking at something outside. Anyway,
Can I
based
go
on the way
to-
you see her feet.
Yeah. Can I go to like another room, like next to it? And if there's a window, can I see what's outside?
You go back around, you hear her laughing fade for a moment until you find a window and it open.
Dusty.
No, there's no dust. There's no dust.
Oh,
There's no
There's
dust.
no-
It's spick and span.
There is,
Not
there is
clean this
not.
room.
And you see there's a bunch of birds flying around in a panic, and every once in a while, one drops and shatters, and you hear a turns to stone, shatters on the ground, and then you hear a giggle from the room to your right.
Oh.
Another bird falls.
You poor baby. Alright, I'm gonna come back in, cover my eyes, and I'm gonna face the doorway.
Okay.
I'm gonna open my eyes, but I'm facing the doorway now.
Gotcha.
I'm not gonna make eye contact with that child right now. Medusa, sweetie, are you okay?
Fine.
Really?
Yeah, look. Oh,
Is it
Hey.
okay for me to look?
no.
That's okay. What are you doing?
Killing birds.
Uh-huh. You know, you can find other ways to...
But I like killing birds.
Yeah, I know you like killing
I
birds.
like killing.
Oh, is this what it actually feels like with Sadie? Oh, God, this poor girl.
What was that?
Nothing, it's fine. Just...
You hear her walk up behind you. Put a hand on your hip. She's
Hi?
right behind you now.
Yeah, I figured. Hi?
Scared of me?
I'm not scared of you.
Huh?
Mm-mm.
How come?
Because... You
Not a good reason.
I was trying to finish my sentence, I'm sorry.
Finish it quicker. Sound scared of me.
It's not... I'm not scared. It's just... I think it's just not... You don't scare me. It's this whole situation is scary, you know? And I got really scared when I saw you got hurt, and I wanted to protect you because... You know, you're...
I don't even know what hurt me.
I don't know either, to be honest. I wasn't there. All I just saw was the car come into the room. It's just...
Like my blood got hot for a second. I couldn't
Oh.
see. I almost fell.
Oh!
But then Zin just grabbed me. If I find who did it, I'm gonna turn him to stone.
Don't... No.
Nope, no exceptions.
No. There's an exception.
I'm doing it. I'll turn you to stone.
You probably could turn me to stone, but I'm still gonna keep my eyes closed.
So you're not afraid of me.
I'm not afraid of you.
Even though I could turn you to stone?
Mm. Everybody has a weird, scary power.
You wanna know
Um,
something I hope?
Hmm.
I hope that people are alive when they turn to stone, and they just have to sit there forever. And you see this
Her and Sadie would get along fine now.
I know, and that's scary. Yeah, just I mean, I hope they're alive too. I'm gonna be honest.
Hope they have to suffer.
Nope, I don't hope that.
Why not?
Not
You afraid?
everybody deserves to suffer.
Oh. Guess not.
There's some exceptions.
Mooncalling doesn't deserve to suffer. And Solemn and Candor and
No
Last
one
Laugh
deserves to
is
suffer.
funny.
Even you don't deserve to suffer.
I'm not gonna suffer. Make other people suffer.
No, you don't make other people suffer. And that's the reason. Don't make other people.
Oh, the birds went away.
Animals
No,
count too.
animals are dumb.
They're really not. They just can't talk like us, and so we assume they're
You
dumb.
know what they did? I remember this. It was
Hmm.
after they wiped my memories or something. They gave me a cat to keep me company. And you know what I did?
What?
I ate it. I ripped off its head with my claws and ate it in front of them. They were so happy. He said I was a good little killer.
They're not supposed to teach you that.
Why not?
Because that's honestly the worst thing to do. Because then they went from, let me guess, they went from animals to people.
No, they went to dogs.
Well, dogs are animals.
They gave me like an old dog first, and then like a normal dog, then a puppy. Got them all.
Oh, you poor child.
And then I killed a person.
And that's what I was going for.
And then I laughed. I said I was cute and awesome. I wanted to kill more. And I did.
It's manipulation.
What is?
What they did.
That's what Candor says Solemn does to him all the time.
Manipulate?
Yeah. Doesn't ever let him do and manipulates everybody else against him.
That's not true.
Well, if he says it, probably true in his head.
In his head, yeah. That's
Then
why
it's
we're
true.
working hard to make him know that it isn't true.
It's true.
Every
As it
mind
is
thinks
true.
differently.
Can you kill birds?
Technically, yes, but I don't really like killing birds.
Then kill a bird.
I don't want to kill a bird.
A bird.
I don't want to kill a bird.
You see a claw gently touch the back of your leg and starts to burn a little bit.
Kill a bird.
I'm not killing a bird. Okay.
Into the back of your leg, you take 12 points of damage as
I
she
will take
cuts
that
the back of your
12
knee.
fucking damage. And you know what I would do? He's like, you wanna know why I don't want to kill a bird?
Why? You're afraid?
I am part bird.
Oh,
You are killing my friends.
but I'm a human, and I kill humans.
And technically, those can be your friends too.
You can?
Yeah.
I can just make friends?
Yes. I consider you a friend.
You do?
Mhm.
Oh. Sorry I cut your leg.
It's fine. I can heal it back up. Watch. I'm gonna start doing the freaking healing tone.
If you finish and heal up.
Yes.
Pretty.
Thank you.
Anything more?
You hear go sit by the window. And you hear,
I'm looking away now. Now I'll put the sunglasses back on. The wig. The hat.
Okay.
You can look now.
hear the wig and stuff go on.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
What did they do to you?
Mean. Kept me in a room and told me to kill things.
Hmm.
Sometimes they put me in a room near them, and they could see me through the glass, but I couldn't see them, and I just heard screaming. They were afraid of me. Everybody was. Except for them. I'm calling Solemn and Candor. They weren't afraid of me.
And I'm not afraid of you either.
See
I'm gonna slowly turn around.
that she
I'm
has it
turning
all back
around.
on.
Want me to tell you something?
Sure.
I want to tell you a story.
Story?
Yeah,
Can you sing the story?
I can try my best. I hope you don't. I hope you don't mind that it doesn't rhyme. It probably
Okay.
won't rhyme.
Okay.
It rhymes. I hope you don't mind that it probably doesn't rhyme.
Complete accident, but amazing. Maybe not. I don't know. But either way,
That's okay. Yeah.
just kind of nods and sits down.
Oh fuck! How am I gonna explain this?
You could roll a performance and say you explain it of what you tell her.
Roll a performance. God
It's a
damn
little-
it!
It's hard. It's entertaining a child though, and it's still okay.
Yeah.
This doesn't really rhyme at all.
Yeah.
And
no,
there's
no.
really not a proper tune, but it's a story
Yeah.
nonetheless. What are you telling her?
Basically the most child-friendly way to explain our entire journey through hell.
How do you
I don't know. I feel that's the main part. She keeps anytime that you say a gory or demonic detail, she's like she asks you to go over it
I
again
know.
in more
But,
detail of how horrible it is.
But it's PG. So like in this case, it's like
No, I know what I want to do actually.
it's like sunshine and daisies, and then Medusa herself is like, but what if it was demons and they're all killing each other? And then Arya's like,
She's getting it. Fuck.
She knows the underlying story.
yeah, exactly.
No,
You
I
get-
actually know what I want to do.
Hmm.
I'm sorry. I know I just changed it up, but I was like, this is probably something that she would relate to a little bit more. Was basically Ashley, but like when she had the host and how she was scared at first, but then she like no, I had the story planned out in my head. I just didn't know if we were fucking singing the shit. So I'm just really fuck. But
Yeah, I mean, you
Yeah.
tell her the story, and she seems to. You don't know if she fully understands the exact moral you're getting across, but she seems to
Yeah.
enjoy it nonetheless.
I'm gonna open my arms out for a hug after the song story.
I don't want to burn my friend.
Well, as a friend, I don't care that I'm getting burned because you deserve a hug.
Okay.
Okay.
More
Besides,
acid
I
dip.
can heal it up anyway, so it's a-okay.
In the meantime,
Spam that.
while you're talking with her, Athena and Mop have head back downstairs at this point. El Phantasm. Moon Calling's been
Alright.
healed up.
So before I head to Athena, it's like, Jeffrey, está bien? Are you okay?
I'm fine.
I'm gonna go talk with Athena.
He kind of stands up and goes slumps by one of the walls.
And I walk towards Athena, and then I guess Mop is just nearby as well.
Mop's cleaning upstairs somewhere.
Oh, that's right.
My bad.
Athena, ¿qué pasó? What happened?
Just talk to Candor.
Solemn, not Candor.
Solemn, sorry, I read Candor on my sheet.
I was about to be like, what?
El Phantasm looks behind him at Candor. Wait, what?
Yeah, Mop and I just talked to Solemn, and just trying
Anything
to
important?
mainly trying to get everybody back on the same page. We all have to work together to be able to get through what we're about to do.
Okay, what did Solom say?
Solemn is struggling. He wants to do what's right and he wants to do what's best for his team. And I tried to help him understand that letting your team have a say can be what's best for your team. Not just to let him get bossed around. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens there.
Alright. If there's anything else I can help with, just let me know, Athena.
Can Athena give Phantasma a look that says there's something else that I cannot tell you right now?
Roll me an insight, El Phantasma. See how much he gets from the look.
Yes, give him ideas.
24. He gets that there's something she's purposely holding.
Did you want to speak privately, Athena?
Eventually. It's not important right now.
Está bien. That's fine.
She'll give him a kiss on the cheek and then she'll head over towards Ashley. Are you coming?
He's following.
Okay.
I am still next to Candor and Ian.
Actually, how would that work? He has a face guard.
Above
So
the face
differentiate.
guard.
Oh, okay. But then that's covering his cheek, though. Unless.
But then
Yeah.
she'll
You
put
can
it on
Still
my...
kiss the area.
Yeah.
You still own a cheek, El
Yes.
Phantasma. Doesn't go away just because
If he
you
has
put
a
a
little face guard,
mask.
so he's above it, like right here or something.
Okay, that makes sense.
Or she pulls it off of his face because he doesn't need it right now.
Yeah, probably. She pull it off his face.
And he'd probably put it back up.
After the kiss, hiding his blushing cheek.
That's the
Probably,
entire reason he has
probably.
a face guard, just so you are all aware.
Either way, you walk over to Ashley with El Phantasma in tow.
While Ashley's been chilling there, as she went back next to Candor, really quickly, I just wanted to ask a question. I guess it would be a little awkward because she's looking towards Candor this entire time, but too bad. When she looks at Candor through her demon sense, what does she look at? Like, normally I just see blood vessels and hearts and stuff like that, but is his any different than anyone else's, or is it just a good heart and a good system?
It's just his heart beats twice as fast.
Okay.
But it seems like that's his normal. His.
It's always been that way. Cool.
But other than that, nothing is different.
Cool. Nothing at all. He still has the same.
Sadie would be able to pick up on the fact that his heart is bigger than most people's hearts. Then she says we should eat it. Promptly right afterwards.
Of course, of course.
I
You could get
question actually in
And
that
then-
same regard of what you were just asking, Caro, is with him because he has metal in his eye and everything. Does Ashley see that, like where the blood ends and the metallic part takes over?
She'd probably see whatever arteries go around the metal part, just like a normal eye.
But she would
you
see
ever
where stuff
seen-
is missing because there are blood vessels all
She
in an
would be
eye,
able to
and that
see-
eye is missing.
She would be able to see where stuff is missing.
The only thing that's missing that she would see is
Like,
the
if someone
actual
doesn't
eye
have a
itself.
hand, then they don't have blood vessels in
Yeah.
their hands, so she
Yeah.
wouldn't see
Yeah,
it.
the actual hand is the only thing, or the actual eye, sorry, is the only thing that she sees.
Looks like he's missing a hand. What?
All the blood vessels around the eye are fine.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
You made me forget what my other. Damn it.
Either way, what's everybody's passive perception on the lower end of that are down in the basement area? So Ashley,
Plus 20.
I don't know. You're fine. You're gonna see it.
Okay.
But what's 11?
Since I'm actively with Sadie, looking at stuff and asking questions and talking with her, would it be a Sadie perception? I'm
It-
using her powers.
She doesn't really care about this, right? She wouldn't be bothering to tell you. It's nothing major.
Okay. 10.
Okay.
Hey.
me and him are not
Elf-
wisdom
Phantasma?
boys. We're very low wisdom boys.
What's El
He's
Phantasma?
very-
Oh, okay.
I
can
think
figure out
this
right
is like
now.
a 15 or a 16. I'm pretty
No,
sure.
it's a 15.
15. Okay. So
There's a
just
+5 to his wisdom.
yeah. Just Ashley and Ian don't notice. You just see Jeffrey walk upstairs.
Okay.
Nothing crazy. He just walks upstairs.
Colin, that was very integral to the story, and now we're gonna be left out because of you. Thank you.
Can I assume he's going to look for someone?
Could assume Arya's upstairs somewhere.
Yeah. But I don't know why, so I'm not gonna. Okay. Is everyone's healed by the time I get down here, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought.
So, with the plans to get some.
Wait, Athena was walking up to us.
Okay.
There was literally nothing she was gonna say. She was just gonna give like a reassured smile to Ashley and
Okay.
that weird. As long as Candor and them are not looking at her, she'll give like that glance and be like, kind of try to talk with her eyes, like everything good here, type thing. I don't know if Ashley gets that at all.
Probably not, but she'll say, once everyone's ready, we gotta make a plan and we gotta head out.
Do you think I could yodel?
She rolled her eyes.
Could you shut the fuck up?
Face palms.
Not until I get my answer.
No, you'd be a horrible yodeler.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't think
I've got all that.
yodeling's your style, Ian.
Candor probably can yodel more than you can. Better than you can.
Probably.
Fine. Be that way.
He's got the strong voice for it. You're still on the like working on it end.
Ian holds up his hand like he's gonna slap you, but he doesn't go any further.
I think this got a very I don't know how else to describe it, like shit-eating grin on her face right now.
Don't push it.
Regardless, one thing Candor has right is that we do have to start moving soon.
Yeah. Agreed.
We can't sit around any longer.
So, with plans getting underway, that is where we'll end tonight's session.
Woo. Dude.
Thank you guys so much for playing. Thank you for watching either live as a VOD.
Dude, it was very feelsy. Favorite part, Jeffrey.
Yeah. If you have any moments that you'd like to share with us, please come to our Discord. If you'd like this series a lot, Super D&D, please share it with a friend. If you have any art, please post it in the art gallery. Let us know about it or send it to me or Poke. Gladly take it and put it in our next art montage. Have a good night. Thank you guys for playing. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.